for some reason when I wasn't. At the very least, you know, it wasn't anything important. Why is it showing me as offline? I'm on page. There we go. No getting started today. Just going straight into it because I was being bullied. Can you believe I was being bullied? People being like assholes, mean. Can't believe it, man. So fucked up. Alright, let's go.
I was down in my room.
Yeah, I hate these kids. Morning, Jojo.
Morning. Get you some tea?
Morning.
Something to drink, maybe?
Still no coffee.
No, still nothing yet. Haven't heard anything back from the people who went out.
Sure, tea's fine, I guess.
Okay, tea it is.
Morning, Lawrence. Good morning, John. How are you? Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, tea is going. Hey, Ryder?
Hey, Jojo.
Breakfast? Something to drink?
Yeah.
Hello, Jojo. Good to see you. Lawrence, too, for that matter. A pleasure.
I'll get some food on.
Hey, George.
Hello, Slayer.
Anything fun. I don't want to burn it.
Alright.
You seem very thoughtful today, Lawrence. Something on your mind? You're always very good for a laugh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Always good for a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just laugh a minute, that man. So funny.
Exactly.
You can't shut him up. He
Really knows
just
how to
talks,
listen
talks,
to.
talks.
Right, yes. Can barely get a word in. Great listener, too, for that matter. Oh, stop it, Lawrence. Oh. Huh? Hello, Wayne.
What's going on? Why is it so quiet?
We're just having a good conversation with Lawrence is all. Isn't that right, Lawrence?
Lawrence conversates with people?
Sure he does.
Yeah.
The word is conversing.
Jojo, you need any help back here?
See?
Converse?
Actually, yeah.
He knows what I mean.
What do you need?
He actually does that.
Toasted, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
He
just
just talked to you, didn't he?
We got yeast, flour. Well, yeah, we do have flour.
Did. But usually
Yeah,
sometimes he
also,
doesn't.
if on
Do you
the
get
third,
tired when you talk,
shelf,
Lawrence?
We have some already pre-made bread up there.
Oh,
Here.
can see, I'm not that tall.
Yeah, here.
I guess not.
There you go.
Did you start heating any water yet?
Glad that you are not
What's that?
Yeah,
sounding
water's going.
sick anymore.
Okay.
Actually, that's a
Here
good
you go.
question. Hi.
Some tea for
There's
you.
actually a lot of people that I haven't seen before since I've been gone for a couple of days.
Can I get a tea too?
Food will
It's a
be up.
pleasure to have
What
you
are you
back.
doing?
Yep. Can do.
What have you? You haven't. You're not sick anymore. So what did it?
I'll make these in my
Did you
chat,
stare
I'm
at
gonna be
the cute
honest.
kobolds like I told you, and now that you're not sick, or is it you did
No.
the exercises I
No,
told
I
you?
didn't. I
You-
didn't.
You
I
ran
didn't do
around
any of
town.
that.
You ran around town. You did the
I
laps
didn't.
just like I
I
told you.
didn't do any of that.
You totally listened to
Also-
me,
And none
you,
of that worked.
You
Oh, we're going to
it
the
absolutely
September
worked.
Just
and you
even
got-
thinking about it, just thinking about it made me want to
Might
throw
have a
up.
few, I'll double check.
Oh, then you need a few more laps. You need to go out there and run some more.
No, we're not.
See you.
Well, okay, if you're not in a running
We're not
mood, do
doing
some
that.
push-ups, do some sit-ups.
Good morning. Good morning. If you
No,
could
I'm not
your-
doing that either.
You're a bunny. Do some hops.
By the blade constantly.
I
Actually, that's the
have
knife I
a
think.
bit.
Why are you being so racist today?
I'm not racist. Don't you like hopping?
Why are you being so?
Oh, also
Why are you being so stereotypical? No,
I
Look, all you
Stop
do
being
is.
racist.
I'm not racist.
It wants you to hold
Said
it by the
maybe
blade
try
part.
recap.
Exercise is the
There
best
you
way
are.
to.
All bunnies just hop. Yeah.
Meditation and whatnot.
Because I like jumping doesn't mean I like doing it all the time. Dude.
Okay, you know what? You know what?
You're not
Racist.
about to say some
You know
of
what?
your best
Okay.
friends are bunnies, are you?
Okay. Then
He's gonna say it.
you know what?
Anything?
You're always wanting me to be female, John. Explain that.
I think I'm fine for now.
I can't explain it. If I share my thoughts, it
And
wouldn't
I
be
shan't
fun
press you.
Yeah.
for anybody.
Then I don't want to hear you saying crap when you're acting like that. So
Speaking of which, have you seen Tyron today?
Sure.
talking
Yeah,
about
I'll tell you.
Very
oh
He's
how dare you suggest
Hello,
hopping
random
when you want
person
me to
you
be
never
female,
met.
John, all the time.
I haven't yet, but
And I got
dude,
two,
at
so
least
should be enough, right?
like least he's lonely and he thinks female you is cute.
And do you know anything that's going
Yeah,
on?
I think I know what's actually on that bunny's
Fair
mind.
enough.
Also,
He'll probably show up.
there's a
soon
lot
from
of people
Sunday.
that seem like they're new. Like I don't recognize those two. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
George.
on the fire would you like me to put it
Yes, Wayne, what's up?
Yeah.
Explain to them what's going on.
Just anywhere that's
But
free, you know.
you can only use 5 sentences.
Yeah, I've been here for a long time. Have you been given the speech? You know, you're stuck here forever. You're never going to leave. You're never going home.
Okay,
All of
10
that
sentences.
speech.
And so,
And also over here.
yeah, sure, why not? I'll give it a go.
Some people are still looking for a way out, John.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Use magic
George.
sense.
By how may I address you?
To sense the heat.
My name is Rox.
Rogs, very good, very good. Just asking to be sure, you see. we
If
have
multiple
a faith
generations of town haven't found a way to go home,
and
then
they
I
have
don't think there's a
they
way
have
for us to go
stealing names If you're
home.
not too careful.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, an old man like me is likely to find his
sorry,
death
wait,
here before
I'm just asking
you
because
all
we
find
have
a way
faith
home.
Here and there, and they do have an issue of stealing names
Mhm.
sometimes. And they do so by asking, for example, "Hello, may I have your name?" And then you go, "Sure, I'm so and so," and then suddenly your name is stolen, and that's
Go on,
that's
Sam.
what
It's
you-
Whatever name you have now, it's not that.
Well,
Doesn't really change much. The location.
That's it.
Well, no, I
well,
mean, sure. If I was a fake,
Sure,
but
well,
not, I'm just
hope you
mostly
enjoy
casual.
your stay.
Yeah.
It's better if you had a nickname then.
Good morning, Iona. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Good night. Okay. Okay, I was worried. It's been a little while. I can still do the John voice. Good. Okay, and let's see. Yep, it's still dark everywhere. Well, this is a... Let's see how this day goes. It will be, possibly interesting.
Is there anyone that does like sewing?
Yes and no. What kind of sewing? You know, you got, Big John, he does leather work, although you don't look like you're made of leather.
I'm a bit of a needle worker myself, and I do all sorts of things.
We had...
You got, Dante, he runs the church, but I haven't seen him actually make nothing. I only heard that he does it. And Izzy, she kind of new to the town, little goblin gal. She's actually working on my suit right now. Unfortunately, our main tailor recently passed. So just the same, if you've got that kind of skill, the town could use it.
I'd be happy to. I mean, it kind of was my
Yeah. Still is back, huh?
Oh, I'm just bringing this over for a new arrival here. You see, so while Jojo prepares dinner, I thought I'd show you this fine dining instrument utensil here. You see, this is a fork. You probably know what a fork is, but I just wanted to bring attention to the excellency of how this fork is created. Look at this fine wooden handle. You see, hand carved. Whoever made this
excuse me.
is a very talented individual when it comes to woodworking.
That's a good question.
Right? For someone who's very skilled in woodworking.
It is a very skilled utensil that has been made for this tavern and this establishment.
Right?
It must
Yeah,
be
see, that's
a very, very well good craftsman, honestly. Wonderful craftsman.
It's a fork.
Best.
It is a
Yes, it is a fork. Good job. Very perspective.
Fork is a fork.
Exactly.
That'll be
A fork is a fork. A fork. A
There's
fork.
nothing else on the fork. It's just
Fried fish, some toast.
I know that you eat with your hands.
Hello, Tobias.
Some people use a fork.
I appreciate it.
You want anything to drink?
Good morning, everyone.
Fork for everything.
Hello.
Good to see you.
We've got wine, we've got water.
Excellent. Good to see you all. Forgive me, I'm usually up much earlier. I suppose I wasn't feeling too well last night.
Stick it is.
Thank you.
I'm feeling better now.
Very
That's
well.
good.
Oh, excuse me.
Did I miss much?
Good.
Not that I've seen.
Someone reunited with their daughter yesterday.
Oh, that's lovely. Good to hear. All right.
Is it kind of? I mean, well, first it was my mother.
Thank you.
Then their daughter, her family members just
George is the one
starting to come here.
That's why he likes to get.
Yes, and I think that that one with the green hair, what's his name, Cullius? A few days ago,
Wait,
I think his
hold on,
sister showed
what?
up too.
What year was it or time when you guys actually left your world? You think you remember?
Past
No.
morning, I think.
I was going out for my
Do you
afternoon.
remember like the date or anything?
It's been too long
really.
now.
And from what I can tell, no one's
can't
dates
recall.
kind of line up to really matter.
It's mostly
This makes me wonder. This
areas.
He's gonna try and poke
Ah, Tyrion.
town actually,
Good
to see you. How have you been?
They come from like the same areas.
But I have a mysterious question.
Tell me, I
You
was a
think-
bit under the weather yesterday, so I
Do you think
wasn't
the town
here.
can actually pull people
Were
from
you shown
different
the
times?
circle in the Winter Court?
So like, let's say if a family member is dead
Wasn't out there
at a certain
yesterday,
time,
but
and
I've
then
seen it. Yes,
what if the town brought them
Okay.
here when they were alive.
Good. So, maybe a little later, I may want to bring you and maybe a
pretty
few
sure I
others
was
to that
alive
location
when I
just to see if we
slipped in
can,
between
let's say,
you.
test something.
I was
Sound good?
hopefully very
You're also a
alive.
phoenix.
Speaking of tests, Biswick,
I wasn't a phoenix when I
Oh,
went
hello,
in the cave.
got
Ryder.
something, well,
Oh,
got someone
Wait,
for
how did
you
that
to,
happen?
examine.
You didn't.
You're not-
you were
I mean-
there.
Okay. Interesting. Let's
Sorry.
step out of the way. Let's step out of the way.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, first things first, Viswick,
A
alchemist by
while
trade,
back, I
what
think
call
in
you,
like the
friend?
previous town, there was an actual like an actual proper phoenix, and
Apologies,
they
your accent's quite
hung
strong. Say
around
again,
with us a lot
Arika?
because Fire Squad. And then when she did something and she had to burn up all of her life force to help someone. And when she died, she gave that power to my dad. And then when my dad died, he gave that power to me. So now I'm a phoenix.
That'll work.
I mean, catch much, but I mean,
Oh, I remember.
Stairs.
You were
The
literally there
feet and
when
the
he
other part
died.
did.
Oh, yes. I see, okay. So
I'm
looks
just.
like some mana flow.
My brain started thinking about the time zone pulling from the town, and
So
now
how did that happen?
I kind of forgot about everything else.
Don't know.
I
Is
don't
your
know.
brain okay?
Then there's the stuff
No,
that's under
it
your
really isn't.
right
Well,
claw.
yeah, okay, at least you're honest.
I'm gonna take a walk around the little merchant area.
What seems
to be crystal shards growing out of it.
Yes, it does.
Oh dear. All right.
Oh, sorry.
But drink it too fast now, okay?
All right. Excuse me. Right. Well, that yes, that was it painful? Was that hurt?
Giant mushroom person. I forgot. Who were they? Did you meet them?
No.
They hurt to remove, but
Also,
remove them. But they always grow
go
back.
ahead and stab me, Wayne. You said you were going to do it.
Perhaps byproduct of your mana.
No.
Do they do anything? Or are they simply crystals?
I was gonna do it with the red one, but I don't remember what that does. So
Do a small
it could be very lethal. Jesus, man, you came out of nowhere too.
I'm gonna die any soon anyway. Might as well figure it out.
I'm not gonna I'm gonna prolong that, not speed it up.
If I remember correctly, didn't Catherine say something about something happening with your sword?
If you want to prolong my life, take a lap around
When I
town.
grab it,
I don't believe you've been formally introduced.
That's not gonna happen. What do you
Man, I
mean?
can't
Me
believe you
running
want-
isn't gonna make me run around
I
town.
can't believe you want me to die. I can't believe you want me to die sooner.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm leaving.
Myself properly.
Okay. I wonder if perhaps your mana perhaps your mana is running off in strange ways. Come with me. Let's head to the major.
Are you asking
It's
him
quite
to be?
if we can solve
easy
some things.
when your brain is smaller than your tail.
Are you asking him to be female, John, again?
You jerk.
I don't know no bloody magic. Stupid lizard. you need a jump step into your magic, I can also help with that. I'm, like I said, a very adept mage. So I can do my best.
My Texas was probably a little different, but I did go through the area.
I've been told that my affiliates are a bit weird.
What do you
There's a ton of small towns.
Wind and order.
Ow!
Wind and order.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
You know he's not coming back, right? No.
Have you seen Fizwick? I was going to ask you that, but the church bell rings, so I'm probably... I imagine I'll run into him in church, so...
I saw him in the tavern, but that was a few minutes ago.
He's either in his tower or he'll probably be making his way to the church in a bit, so...
Yeah, I might as well just go to the church. I was going to ask you guys... That's what I was saying, is I was going to ask you guys, and then the church bell rang, so might as well...
I don't really have any reason to.
Yeah?
Go see what is got time for us today, don't we, Tulip? Yes, indeed. We're here early. You can find a good seat. Go look. Go find a seat for yourself. Right here? So be it. Yes, good. That one's pretty soft too, I'm certain. That one, maybe? The purple one. There you go. Very good. Very good, indeed. Now I'll take this bench. I'll take the bench this time, I think.
Some ways you and I match now. See? Not very well you had to.
It would be very troubling unless I put him down first.
I'll get back to you in a second. I'm gonna go set up here with Dante.
Mushroom.
Hello, everybody. As always, usually I'm inclined to wait a little more. So I am. But today I don't have much of a sermon to give. What's to say? Things have been recovering. Say, slowly, surely, midst of me. This is a deal. At least I have heard little of any acts of violence against those outside, and it seems to be up and up. As some of you may know, there's a festival planned, and today some of the towns, I suppose I'll call it upper echelon, shall be speaking on the scheduling of. It will surely be wonderful and better for all of us. Today, I am inclined, I suppose I would say, make a health check. As always, I offer my confessionals after church for those who have woes that they would not be inclined to air. I understand that this town has recently undergone hardship and loss, but from ashes bloom flowers. And so, I, in the absence of some grand plea to be worshipful and adherent to the will of the Dreamer, I simply extend a courtesy. I hope you are all doing well. Truly, as a member of town, instead of a Bible thumping priest standing in front of you all, I hope you are doing well. I understand that I can be a standoffish man, loud and abrasive fellow, but just as the Dreamer does, I really do care for you all. This place has made me feel abundantly welcome. Here we have newcomers. I spy one in the back there with the rabbit ears. Hopefully, this place, and the Dreamer that protects it, will treat you as well as it has me. For some, I know I've said this before, but for some this town is a prison. It's understandable. But to me, and others, it's a blessing, a new chance. And even for those who wish to return to their home, I hope that those of us who have no home to return to can extend some of the joy we feel being in a place so free from the woes of our homes. Places like this, I have seen time and time again, have a habit of descending into factionalism and strife. Indeed, even now, many of us may be inclined to err on one side or another when it comes to certain debates. I have heard many a colourful thing whispered about me and about the Dreamer. But let it be known, whatever suspicions you might have of me, whatever suspicions you might have of the Dreamer, we are all of us, on the same side. There's no factionalism here, no superiority. We are all Sundial. For a town is its people, and we are its people. Dreamer's children, one and all. Once more, I would ask for a brief moment of silence. Give your prayers to the Dreamer if you wish, or to simply spend a little extra time grieving. Moving on can be an arduous process. Some of us here have learned that all too well. Recovery is a process. It's one that I believe we can all undergo to reach the destination of being a happy and prosperous people. Thank you. now, if there's anything anyone would like to say to me, or anyone that would like to engage in the confessional, please approach the altar. I will speak to you candidly. Otherwise, we're free to go. Again, we are all one townsfolk. Remember that.
Right.
That was great. It was really sweet.
Miss Iona, there is something we may need your assistance with if you're willing. We have a new member in town who's having issues with their fire magic. I assume
Fire
your area of
magic?
expertise? Indeed, yes.
What?
If you...
It was very cute sitting on a pillow like that.
Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Let's head back to the town. Might be near the dome. Let's see. As we were just at,
A long time ago, the druid that was here lifted past the illusion and showed me what the illusion garden. What you doing? If it's alright, I'd like to see it.
I'm gonna be doing my own prayer.
Then I'll leave you to it, friend. Wouldn't want to distract.
I'm sort of trying to come to the meantime, but not
You know we care about you. Don't worry about it, right? Sure, but you know we care about you, right, Tyron?
Sure. Of course I know.
Good. Good.
I mean, yeah, well, Borscht, you can always
Tell the sun to come back.
You can always go hang out in the summer court for a bit if you need some sunlight.
I will just have to get him later.
No, something. Something took someone. Do you know who was taken? No.
I think he might actually be.
There were some potions and ingredients taken that were not supposed to. Do you know anyone who might have like weird, I guess, ingredients or potions?
See? Holy shit. Whoever this person is must be very powerful to just kill our friend like that.
Hey, Tara.
What's up?
You know the hag in the forest?
Look, that doesn't.
I
You understand, I don't trust much. And when I see something go wrong, I start pointing fingers.
Leaving.
That's fair. I don't blame you for anything.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you're one of the few people
Don, they're bullying me.
at me.
got in along with the here most, so I wouldn't
What?
want
They're bullying me, John. They're bullies.
No, you're fine with me.
But tell them to stop.
I don't think you understand my situation that happened to me. Everyone always points fingers at me because I.
What
tend
did
to
you
be the
say,
reason that a lot of
Wayne?
things happen. Typically bad things.
What did you do?
I didn't say anything.
It's always you. What
I said
did
if
you
I'm
do?
clumsy. She said no. She said, you know what? You're not gonna help me. You're just gonna yell at me like everybody else.
Well, if I need any more information, I'll let you know.
Wayne, come on, I'm trying to help you. What did she say?
No, you're just.
What'd she
being a
say?
big meanie.
What'd she say, Wayne?
Alright, just checking.
I'll go ask her.
What?
Sorry,
I mean,
I mean, you can.
The food I know is
Alright.
that, what do they humans call it? A devil fruit cake?
would steal from a thing.
You're gonna tell me my
I didn't
good
say
reputation here.
anything. I didn't say you
hey,
brought it up.
you gotta stop trying to cancel me, okay? I know what you're out. I know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything of the sort. I'm just asking an honest question.
You can't cancel
Okay,
him.
good, we're safe.
Look, I'm his friend, so you can't cancel him.
Yeah,
No
see,
problems.
This is one of the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
George, please. You can't say that.
I'm his elf friend, so you can say that.
John, stop.
Okay,
No.
all right. Okay, fair enough. I understand. I understand. He has the pass. I understand.
You can't. No, okay. We're going to 5 of your places here, okay? We gotta dial it back a little bit. You can't. Hey.
Damn. What about him? Was that kosher? Not kosher?
Yeah. Why did you say to Wayne, by the way?
Just that I'm surprised he's still alive. With how many odd choices he makes for his own survivability.
It is true.
I mean, that's not really bullying. That's just a fact. Everyone's surprised by that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's literally what I was
what I'm
saying.
saying.
It's like, I question his life choices only because of what he has done so far.
Exactly.
Puts all of his life in danger. Every single time.
He tried to get lightning powers recently. Do you know how? He went out into the forest and held a sword up into the sky above a lightning cloud.
Okay, I gotta bully him.
Yeah, you gotta give some first words from us too.
Wayne!
I didn't stab you. You did it yourself.
Did you actually want to get lightning powers by holding a sword during a thunderstorm and thought that you would get lightning powers?
I created the thunderstorm itself to actually do that.
How that works.
I think you have it backwards. I think you were holding the sword thinking you would get lightning powers. Because you are Earth. Those are not the same thing.
I did for at least a few days. And then I can't
You've
do it
been
anymore.
sick for a few days. I think you were just delirious from being sick. And I agree with them. It's a miracle you're still alive with all the choices that you made.
Maybe I'm just a lucky rabbit.
I see. I need to get my
Might
sword and
be,
grab your foot. Need your luck.
No.
I mean, you have both. Get double luck.
If you take his leg, he wouldn't be lucky anymore.
That's right, because I would take his foot. I would take his lucky rabbit's foot.
Anybody who tries to take my foot, I'm going to cut you.
I keep... Go for it. Stab me. Do it. Coward.
No, you're not trying to take my foot.
Fine, I'll try to take your foot and then you can stab me. How's that?
Do it.
That's fine. I'll hold him. You take his foot.
Come on. Come on. Give it. I'm trying to take your foot. Stab me. Stab me. Come on. Trying to take
I mean,
your
we're in
foot.
town
Stab
anyway.
me.
Do it, John.
Come on, stab my hand. That's my hand. It's not like you're gonna kill me. Come on. That's my hand.
Make sure you don't hit me on the back.
What you gonna do?
Oh. Why are you behind, Beefy?
Because I'm holding you so he can take your foot.
Can you itch my tail in?
You're so ridiculous, Wayne.
Set it on fire while you're there.
I mean, I could.
No, don't do that.
No, it smells awful.
That's true. We don't want to make a bonfire.
Please do not light my tail on fire.
Light his tail on fire. Here, I even have something called Alchemist Fire. It will just keep it on fire forever.
You don't want the whole town to burn down.
Yeah, do it, coward. You wouldn't stab Ted. You're not going to stab me.
I want to do it.
Yeah, do it.
Better keep that one last eye open.
Yeah, come on, stab my hand. Go for it. You wouldn't stab Ted. You were too much of a coward to do that. So come on, stab me.
It's true.
Ted had to stab himself.
You said you're gonna do it. Do it.
He did stab himself, but why?
Yeah, because you wouldn't stab him.
Because you wouldn't. Come on.
You wanted to be stabbed?
Yes,
Why would I say stab me if I didn't want to be stabbed?
Yes, I was there.
I don't. Yeah, because that scream you did, really said you wanted to be stabbed.
Pain is temporary.
Hello, have you guys seen a bloke with green hair?
That wasn't.
And his sister.
And all her beautifulness.
They've been wandering around.
Okay, I have this giant shank of meat that I want to feed him.
Okay.
I'll have it if he doesn't.
Disgusting.
Have fun with that, I guess.
Yeah, I'd take some.
Yeah, no, I'll have it if he doesn't.
I just said have fun with that.
Yeah, what are you giving away meat?
Yes, there's someone in there that has crystals growing out.
Where
of
did you
them
get
with fire
meat
magic,
from?
And they're hot enough that it cooked this meat.
Where did you get the meat
What
from?
I'll be.
Yeah, where did you get the
In
meat
the kitchen.
I just walked
kitchen,
into
of
it and then... Yes.
Makes perfect sense,
Well,
really.
then it's not fish, it's meat.
Oh, so you're
I'm
the
sorry,
one-
it's not meat, it's fish.
So you're the one who's been taking stuff from the
A
kitchen.
lot of the meat in the kitchen is
There's-
fish.
I mean, it's meat, but
It's fish.
There's a drumstick, big drumstick with a bone in it. Is that also fish?
I don't know. I
You'd
always
be
ask
surprised
people
with the fish.
Actually, I mean, we have killed giant things that were fish once, and I think,
We did pull that
it would
giant
have like a
monster out of
giant.
the river once that would have had the drumstick on it.
Yeah, I did bring a rabbit in the
Mm-hmm.
gerbil this morning, but nothing that no birds.
I was told specifically to give this to the green-haired man and not to Wayne because Wayne doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, but why
Meat
does
is
the green-haired
disgusting.
guy
Oh,
get
there
meat
he
and
is.
we don't?
Hey, green
We don't know if there's
over there?
anything dangerous about this because there's magic in it.
Yeah, go for
So
it.
we're going to... Yeah, no, okay.
Oh,
If it's good and nothing bad happens, I will happily get you all meat. But until we figure out whether or not this is going to
No.
explode or something... Oh, right there! Hello!
There he is, yes.
Yeah, shove it
Would
down
you
his
like
throat.
a giant shank of meat? It's very well cooked.
What's the catch?
No catch. It's just some meat that we cooked.
Have any of you eaten it
Seems
yet?
dubious, doesn't it,
Eat
Tulip?
the meat and
No.
stop complaining
We
about
were
it.
told it was reserved for you.
You
I'll
eat
take
it and not complain about it.
You
I'm
want
not
it?
trusting
It's-
that.
Okay.
Eat some
I was
meat.
told to give it
You're
to
so
Stab him
skinny.
and
Why are you being so
complain about
sassy
it.
today?
I can take it. I don't mind.
by
Huh?
Maybe you'd grow some maybe our muscles would grow instead of your tail if you ate some
Have you
meat.
seen where Iona is, by the way?
I wanna
Man,
show you
when's the last
muscle.
place you seen her?
Yeah, show me.
Yes.
Show me. Come on,
Show
stab
him.
me.
Use
Show me your
those
muscles by
to
stabbing
stab
me.
him.
Come on.
We have some. We
I'm
have a
gonna
message
do it
to
one
get
day.
by the head.
Oh.
That day
Do it
could be
now.
right now. Here.
No.
Target. Here. Stab.
No.
Take sharp end into hand. Stab me.
I'm not doing this.
What warning?
I am not doing this.
Wayne, listen, Wayne, listen. Wayne, I'm
her.
gonna give you some advice that Nurta gave me.
Iona, as
Is when I had my gun out, and she's like, you can't keep waving that around and expect people to be afraid of it unless you use it.
Say to her.
And that's kind of where your sword's at.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, use it.
If you keep threatening to stab someone and you don't do it, they're not going to be scared of you anymore.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, but then you know what's stopping me, right? My mother is now here.
Nothing.
You know what she will do to me if she heard that I stabbed John, right?
No one.
She's not here right now.
No one will
Been
tell
frozen
her.
into a block of ice cube.
Yeah, but no, hang on.
a giant like block of ice.
It wouldn't matter because John is literally asking you to stab him.
Right.
Permission, so I feel like that's
If
pretty
anything,
valid.
she might get mad at you for not stabbing me when I'm asking you to. You know, you're not respecting your elders here. You're not respecting your elders, Wayne. I'm asking you to stab me and you're walking away.
George, and he's fine. I mean, we already dealt with him.
Well, we're currently working on
Useless.
some sort of experiment right now, so
One day he'll get the colonists to do it.
I doubt it.
How long's it gonna take?
Someday he'll
I don't know.
grow some courage. Yes.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you do me a solid. Wait, no. You call it even in a future conflict, and you do me a favor, and then sure,
Sure, what?
we'll wait. Instead of
Sorry, so
harassing
you say
and
that I
bothering
owe
you.
you a favor in the future?
We should,
and then you'll leave her alone?
Play chess sometime.
Sure.
Sitting down.
Okay.
Any time is fine
Cool.
with
Make
me
sure
right
you
now.
probably should actually tell her that though the Hags need to come collect her for ingredients, though. You should. That's like a real threat for her.
There's a few people I want to see.
Feel free to have some meat, though.
I'm not sure they're available right now.
You can if you want. I
sounds
don't
like
trust
that'd be
how
fun.
all of them just didn't say they
Hasn't
didn't
found
try.
his rolling thing yet, I think.
Oh, I told them that I was.
Ridiculous curry back at this old tavern that I fucking love.
Would you like my size or your size? For comparison.
Just want the rock, but all the other ones are shinier.
Hey, John.
Hi.
I lost him really quickly. Did you see a goblin over here?
No, I have not.
Sort of stole a knife.
I haven't, sorry.
Okay. Oh, but they got him.
Or is that just here to do that?
I just went up into the library to pick it up.
Very well. Move in.
I know I don't look it, and I don't entirely feel it either, but this is a part
I don't want
of
to
the
have to cut you
process.
open and have an entire pumpkin for lunch. Please do not eat an entire pumpkin.
I've seen so many pumpkins. I'm surprised
Miami,
nothing
you know what I've
broken.
told you about eating too much? It's gonna go straight to your tail.
That's not the problem.
Yes, that's
not the problem.
It is basically thread.
Well, what is the problem then?
I am nothing but a plush doll for the whims
don't
of
know. Maybe it's
my
just a
overlords. In many regards.
Don't Well, I can't exactly help you if you don't tell me what kind of problem it is.
I will be fine.
I don't think it's an eating problem.
Hopefully.
I think it could be something else. I just don't know.
Hopefully.
yet.
I mean,
And it itches sometimes. But
I
I
might
can't really
look a
know.
little different for a little while. That's all. It's just going to be
I'll be sure to keep my
a bit of a
eye
painful
on it.
process getting
You
there,
let
but
me know if anything
I'll be
changes,
fine
alright?
in the long run. I'm sure. I'll
Okay.
just need to, once
Like
I'm out
anything
of
wrong,
this skin suit, I'll need
I have to get gloves.
someone to patch it up.
He leaves one of his arms completely out in the open. About it.
Give me a piece of bread.
Just a piece of bread?
With what?
Mm-hmm.
He like
Okay.
lizard milk.
I'll get you a piece then.
I have to say, I'm
What are you
glad
doing?
you're going on a diet.
What are you doing?
You really need to slim down your tail.
John, you funny man. One day I'm gonna.
You're gonna do what, Wayne? One day you're going to do what?
Here you go.
Okay. I'm gonna do something incredibly dumb. Ah.
So every day.
That. Oh.
You're never going
you
to
seen
do
my
it,
other-
Wayne, because all you are threats. You never actually do it.
Shut up.
Yeah, Wayne. Shut me up for me. Make me shut up.
I'm gonna hurt him one day. It may not be today or tomorrow or ever, but I'm gonna do
Didn't
it.
you just
You're
say
never
you
going
weren't
to do
'cause you
it.
didn't-
You're a coward.
Literally complaining how he didn't want his mom to get pissed at him, and now he's like, I'm gonna hurt him one day. I'm gonna do it.
Come on, Wayne.
do it.
Come on, you're really going to do it. Oh, God. Those threats really hung hollow, considering you make the same
It's
threats to
adorable
Ted
seeing
and you
people
never do
fighting him.
anything.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you're going to do it?
Jerk.
You're going to do it?
Specifically just for you. You will see in front of you a
No, I'm
beautiful
just.
knife.
That would
Don't
require
worry
you
about
to
it.
make more thought than you have.
There you go. It's for the kitchen.
You would
Just
actually
apply
have to
it.
have your brain be bigger than your tail.
You were using a bread knife to fillet fish. I didn't
know.
see that working very well. Oh, I got you a new knife.
You could still do it. But
I
this
mean,
will definitely work
yeah,
better.
but it'll work better. I didn't want to give you something better to work with, because your food needs the perfect tools.
Want to go into the winter court?
I was considering it.
Yeah. Plus, it gives us some chance to practice
10 points to Wayne.
our abilities.
There you are, Wayne. Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. All right. How have you been doing, Fee? Doing well?
have
How about you, Silver?
I'm
Doing all right?
Now.
I got my breakfast. I mean,
I've had this
I got tipped under the bus a few times, but it seems to be okay now. It seems
Yes,
to be
my
okay.
hair is not black and not
That's
white.
good.
Physics.
You still
Looks like you're
Yes.
going to
How
be
you doing,
going
John?
on the thing, but when you're available, I would like to talk. I need some help with something. Private.
Of course, yes, by all means, of course. This shouldn't take too long, so I'll try to find you as soon as possible. I'll try to actually find you before I speak with Lou and Jojo, because I know they want to do a thing too. But if it's, I imagine, no offense to them, I imagine yours is a little more pressing, and that's fine.
Yes. All right. Very well.
Have a fun time out adventuring, okay?
Yeah.
In that case, let's.
Enjoy that. You can throw some snowballs
I
at
think we're
Wayne
just
if
still
you
waiting
want.
on Iona and Ivy, and then we'll be ready to go. By the way, if you've not head out,
fancy dress shoes. You don't think I'm like a proper leather pair of loafers.
Because it's cursed, George.
What does the hag want?
I don't know.
I think you just have to face what you did. It's okay. You'll live through it.
God. Iona sounds so cute when she's like, and also when she sounds angry, she sounds so fucking angry.
That was probably Terra.
Terra.
So you should have asked the question, who wears fancy dress shoes? I thought you were asking who makes fancy dress shoes.
Oh, okay. No, that was my fault. Yeah.
I would say you do it.
Terra.
I got these in like half off.
I'd
These are
also
not
say
fancy
neither
at
of
all.
them do.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of footsies, toesies.
But I'm betting that was Terra. He's that fella. Also wears kind of a black suit with some silver stripes. Sometimes has a briefcase.
Is he the bowl cut guy?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what his name was. He might have introduced himself, and I never remembered. Okay, Terra, him. Okay. Well, I have a potential suspect.
Well, he was chasing the goblin around because, well, actually, I can't verify this, but he was looking for his rolling pin, and the goblin's been running around stealing everything. It wouldn't surprise me if the goblin also stole his rolling pin.
Probably.
Also, hang on a second. Ivy said that she grabbed a hunk of meat out of the back of here.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
although
did she
don't
look
have,
like she was covered with flour?
I have no money.
No, I didn't see it.
Getting interesting.
Sorry, I heard something.
I'm gonna go sleuthing then.
It's just Tulip.
Oh, this trail.
Oh, that's tulip.
Hang on, let me sniff.
Messing with me. Oh, yeah, have a sniff.
I can't smell anything.
Yes.
You up for a game of chess sometime?
Sure. Why not?
With the crew, not upstairs.
Sure.
When maybe when they get back from this expedition, we'll see if we can do something.
Understood.
There's a new Fae in town. We gotta talk about her.
Got it.
I've seen anyone matching that description as the place, or at least for this town.
Oh no, not with this town. He was sometimes set up in the forest of the Old Town, I believe. So if you see him wagging around, he was traveling to a certain spot in the world. So he was one of the more mobile of the world.
Okay, Ayana.
Breathe.
I am breathing really fast.
Slow it down for me. Just inhale, exhale. There you go.
Has Ayana forgotten how to breathe?
Hello. No, I'm just breathing really, really fast.
Just trying to
Don't do that. Doctor's orders.
Hey,
Don't.
exactly.
Okay.
Hey,
In. Count to 3. Out. Count to 3. In. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. Alright?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I do not mind flour. I just was trying to figure out why my entire kitchen is a mess. And why flour was trailing back here. Did he have his thing happen to him while he was over there? Like he went back there to grab the flour and then just kinda...
To be completely honest, it was probably him. The goblin named him.
oh, okay.
So,
That's literally his name, him.
yes, I don't know why his name is him, but I don't know.
It's
Goblin
definitely a
culture
name.
is-
That
Goblin
is
culture's
definitely a
unique.
name, I guess. Yeah, fair.
So
Well,
if you don't mind, I'm going
if-
to borrow
you
this
still need
bag of
flour.
completely empty flour. Oh no, Tara was using it earlier. They have their baked goods. There's some cooling over there. I don't think they needed
Mhm.
anything. Also, the goblin kind of stole his eggs, so.
Oh, well, I mean, if he needs some eggs, I've got some in the back of the tavern if he wants to grab a few.
Okay. Anyways, hi. Did you need something?
Nope, just checking out what was happening here, so.
Great. None of you saw anything weird or out of the ordinary, right?
Yeah, no, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Just checking. I am going to run and hide, and maybe try and figure out something for the hag, because they're coming
I mean,
here
you just
to
said
find
she needed
me.
flour, and you have an empty bag of flour, right?
No, they're not needing flour. They're just going to come collect.
What are they
Well,
coming
if it's
collecting?
something you took, then you
Something
can just give
from
it
me.
back to them. I can go get the flour and just
No,
give it
the
to you.
thing is, the thing that we stole, we kind of threw into the swamps because it kind of cursed George and made him super, super smelly for the day.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The hag is
I
fey,
remember.
right?
Yeah.
Very, very fey.
Understood.
Oh, hello.
You might want to be on guard. The hag is coming to town.
Oh, I didn't. There's a hag coming to town?
Yes, probably.
Oh,
I don't want the hag. They're going to come find me. Because I
Wait,
accidentally
this-
stole something from them while
the
trying to
summer
find something
hag?
else. Yes, the summer hag.
Oh dear.
She lives up on a skull on the waterfall. General likes
Hmm.
gross things.
Oh,
That's why there's a
Makes
fly bridge
sense.
over there.
They do
Also why it made him stink
they
for a
do live
day.
in the skull, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I see.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask Ted this because he seems to know what people want.
yes,
and anyone people.
I believe Ted
You know, at this point,
does
I kinda
have
expect
arrangements with the hag,
That's a good
so
idea.
he,
That's a
he
good
would be
mentality to take.
probably
Even
one of the most
better,
experienced.
And if you
know
don't
what they want.
understand anything,
Okay. They have
probably
everything.
magic.
They have this, that, and the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Magic, fey,
You
something.
can just pass through here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They said thank you.
Yeah, no, that pretty much covers your bases, yeah.
I actually was also gonna
Alright,
ask
well,
if
let's go clean up.
what selections do you
Yeah.
have today?
Might as well help you.
Come again? Ooh,
What
oh.
selections do you have today?
Well, the current baker, I went to go take a nap, but there is some bread baking
Oh, okay.
currently.
All right. I was wondering if you have challah available.
Okay, that is
Do you need
something.
something?
the hag might be coming after me because I accidentally stole something from them a little while ago, but I can't exactly return it because we kind of dumped it in the swamp because it kind of cursed George to be stinky for a day. So now they're kind of like coming and collecting, and I don't really have anything for them, but I have an empty bag of flour, and I was wondering if you know anything that I can kind of pay them back with or do anything because I also heard you actually have some deals with the hag or the fae or something like that. So I was wondering if you could help me out just a little bit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You're definitely you're up shit's creek, but at least you do have a paddle.
What?
Figure of speech. Don't worry about it.
You're in a bad spot, I think, and at least you have a way out?
Yeah, so here's the thing. You pissed off the hag.
Hi, Gracie.
I mean, that's a really, really bad thing. Like, we ain't sugarcoating that, you know. Don't do it again. That said,
I didn't mean to.
You stole from a hag. What did you mean to do?
We were looking for something for Tyron. We thought it would have been something in the hag's place, considering the hag likes to collect things and take things, and but we actually found it a little ways away. The other bag that we found, well, we were looking for a bag. We didn't get a description of the bag. It was just going to be a bag. It was going to be full of something. We didn't know what it was going to be full of, so we couldn't really make it out. So we kind of just found a bag and we took it. We were like, okay, that's fine. This is a bag. This probably works. And then we found another bag and it actually had the logo that we had to find on it. So it turned out to be that bag. We opened the other bag and it turned out it was a lot of gross moldy socks, and it cursed George to be really, really smelly for an entire day. And I don't even know how he got rid of that curse, but he did somehow. So that's dealt with. That is the bad thing because we kind of dumped the bag immediately into the swamp.
So you stole something and you didn't even use it?
I mean, technically George used it. He opened it up and then got cursed.
Alright, hang on.
Tried fishing the bag out of the water.
I don't want to go to the swamp.
Well,
Especially if I am actively being hunted down.
Like that.
You're right. You're right. I have an empty flour bag.
Well, hang on. What if... What are the chances we could get to the summer court without the hag knowing?
I don't know where the hag is right now.
Well, how do you know she's coming?
Oh, cool.
Ivy warned me?
What? Yeah, welcome to
Did
the
Ivy go with them to the winter
Sundial.
court?
You're stuck here. You should have a Sundial.
I don't know
in your
where
pocket.
Ivy went.
It makes you immortal when you're
Probably
in town,
to
and
the
outside
court,
of
yes.
town there are monsters that will try to take
She
your
is
life.
part of the
So
alchemical
if you
society
have
for
value.
something.
Check the neck hole.
Alright. So, does anybody here have a fishing pole?
I do. Hold on. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment.
That is a very large bag.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh. Huh.
Do you got, like, good strong line on that thing?
It's constructed of bamboo and decent twine, but should be fine.
How heavy is this thing you dropped in the swamp?
This is him. He is my
It was completely filled with gross, moldy socks to the brim. The bag was about this size.
Okay, so pretty heavy.
And now it's waterlogged, so...
He's absolutely him.
Yeah, you maybe want to get like a broom and like tie a hook or something on it.
Well, I mean,
a fishing pole.
Well, you can get the fishing pole because when it's under the water, it ain't gonna be too bad. It's when we try to pull it out of the water. So what we could really use is like a rake or a netter or something like that. You got one of them too?
Unfortunately, not a net now.
Oh.
What if I did though? What if I just spawned and just truly just had everything in my backpack?
That would be so helpful. Hi, Earhart.
Hello. Oh, hello, sir.
But Earhart's got a big ass sword. We can use that.
We believe that there might be an issue of the hag might be.
A hag
after Iona.
Never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to tell him about the curse. Never mind. Yeah, we could totally use this.
So here's what I'm thinking.
What did they
is
steal?
If we can hook the bag with his
Actually,
fishing
not
pole,
sure.
and at least reel it closer to where we can get to it, and use
We could
something
always
like
deal
his
with the
sword to sort of
hag.
fish it out of the water.
I see.
Non-violently?
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're a
Maybe.
fae.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to want the exact same
I'm not sure what
thing,
difference that makes.
or like something new.
Well,
A
I'm
lot
going
of
off-
difference.
I'm going off what Big Man said, is that if it's sitting in that swamp-ass water, it's going to be even more gross, and she's going to love
In
the hell
terms
out
of the level of violence, or in terms of how we can negotiate?
It's
Uh,
like
what do you
if
think,
you're
Big Man?
if you're taking someone's
fact
clothes and you
that
say, I washed them for you, it's the opposite.
They are
of
not to be trusted.
So it works for her because she likes disgusting things.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So it's not like you stole it. It's like, hey, I took these from you to make them smell here.
Also, sir,
You know,
I
if it
required
works
a
out,
little
if
bit
it works out for you, you might even get a favor out
of
of this.
the burrows with
I don't want anything from the hag ever, honestly.
Master Reese's.
I mean, I get
If
that,
you
but
wish
it's going to be
to have
suspicious
additional
if she
questions,
does offer that
told
and you
them
don't
that
take it.
Might have.
I see. Also,
Listen,
what is
your
everyone
other
doing in a
option
winter coat for?
Is to,
I'm actually,
beg
not
for
too
forgiveness,
sure. By
and
the
you ain't
time
going to get
I-
that.
I talked to town center. It looked like everyone was leaving and going to
Bye,
winter
Julep.
court. Oh, actually, no. I vaguely heard. It sounded like they were
I don't know.
doing something with that circle.
Did we
I think
have
they're
enough time
comparing.
to? Where's Ivy?
They're attempting to see if they
They're
can
in-
round
they're
all
going
the
to
types of magic. I think to
They're in
work with it.
the winter court. We cannot talk to them right now.
I see.
So what we can do is, if we want to do this, we got to go now, but we're going to have to go the long way so we don't run into the hag on the way.
We can wait on talking about Burrow for a while, in case we're needed here.
Adventure?
Do you want to want to attempt this
Yes,
plan?
sir. Sounds like we might need to go to the summer court.
In debt to the hag.
You won't be. I'll work on a plan B.
I'll work
Oh,
if
what?
if,
Is your
if
plan B going to be sacrificing yourself?
No.
that is a plan you would come up with, actually. But well, I'll put it this way:
Is it
is
shooting
I'll.
the hag?
I don't think
I
that-
don't have
that'll
a
probably just
gun.
piss her off, but I'll
I mean,
work
we
on the
gotta-
negotiation part. I'll do the talking, and if that don't work, then we'll have John whatever he wants to do.
Also, why have you been following me all day? Do you need something?
No, I haven't followed you all day.
So, are you two available
You
for a mission?
seem to be hovering around
Yes.
me. In the
I believe
tavern,
so.
in the
Okay.
bakery, and just now.
Do you remember which
I
direction
went to the bakery because that's where
the summer
people
court
were.
is from here?
Over there.
To be
Fine.
honest, I've been looking for Fizwick most of the time, but for most of
We're
the
gonna
day.
go
But
that
he's left, and now that there's not very
Fair
many
enough.
people out
Well,
here,
just
I'm
to
just
catch
going
you
to
up-
wherever
just to
people
catch
are.
you
To
up,
be honest,
Iona stole from the hag. You know,
Fine.
bad decision.
Not
Right.
willingly.
And,
I
the
didn't
item.
steal willingly.
It doesn't matter if you did it or not. You stole. Then she dumped the item into the swamp, which, because the hag is so disgusting, as Big Man points out, the hag might actually like that her stuff is now even more disgusting. So, hoping I can kind of like, talk her through this, to have Iona being like, hey, sorry, but we made it worse for you because we know you're going to like that. All we really need, though, is we're going to need him to fish it out because he got a pole. It's going to be too heavy, though, I think. So if we can use your sword to sort of just, scoop it, because we ain't got a net. Just kind of scoop it up onto the dock, and then the hag can deal with it after that.
Don't you have spears in town? Just take one of those.
I don't think we
Sure.
can pick up the spear. It seems to be a strange, infinitely heavy object. Let me go try again.
Oh dear.
There is this pickaxe, though.
There is the pickaxe.
Actually, hang on. Isn't there that weird scoop thing in the bakery?
I don't want to use something for food to pick up
Oh, you're very right,
disgusting
never mind.
sucks.
Well, have you baked bread recently? I didn't see anyone else doing it.
Tara was in there, yeah, just earlier today.
Yes, and then I heard about a goblin stealing half of the supplies.
He mostly stole his eggs
Oh.
and flour. But, like, that was only a couple things, I think. You need to do
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be prejudiced, but I did see that goblin take a hammer from the blacksmith. I just assumed that maybe they asked for it.
I feel like we need to do something about that.
Let's one thing at a time.
I'm not
You're
sure
right,
what trickery is at play, but that spear is indeed immovable.
Weird.
Alright, well, we got a pickaxe.
Fair
That
enough.
works.
So, and just to finish with your question, is we're going to go the long way, because if she's on her way here, we don't want to cross paths with her.
Fair enough. I feel like that'll be kind of difficult if we both cross the same bridge, but I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Exactly.
Literally.
On the off chance, big man, you see her in town, tell her we're getting a gift ready for her up in her swamp.
Oh.
And as a thank you for this, we'll bring you back a nice rock.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I don't know who you are, but you want to go too?
Sure, I have no means of defending myself.
Don't worry,
hopefully-
I'm a caster, and he's good with the sword, I guess, now.
I mean, hopefully we ain't got to fight nobody, so...
Who is? Him, probably, but... Who? Never mind.
Yeah, well, let's just
Okay.
get going, because time's a wasting.
I'm gonna go grab my staff. I'll be back.
Okay, never mind.
I have
way
a
I can-
question. Are you
Yes.
here for a princess by chance?
Who?
Okay, never mind. Okay,
I was going to ask the same thing. You just remind us of someone we used to know.
Yeah.
Odd that you don't have a neck.
Maybe.
I understand.
Yeah. Well, it's odd that you have necks. I didn't know they existed before, you know.
Do you have arms?
Is everyone...
You have legs?
I believe so,
Yeah, but
yes.
You know, underneath your outfit, you know, like your hands attached to your body?
Yeah.
You know, as I've said, Earhart is, you know, I've seen so much weird shit in this town that it just goes over my head these days. I just, you know.
What's one more
True.
guest? We already got so many.
Exactly.
Yes. There's more than just me? Oh, fuck, I have competition.
There was two, I think, but we haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh, good.
Hey, you got a name, fella?
Oh, I just came up with it. It's awesome. My name is Smiley. I just like peeked around, looked at my neck, at my face. Yeah, I figured it out.
Did you
Are you,
not have a name before?
Suffering from memory loss?
No. Via like some weird contract I originally made with like the king, I wasn't allowed to share my name, and I don't know if that contract is still good. So I had to come up with something other than Jester, because I feel like that'd get old really fast.
Honestly, with the
what
Fae
was-
around, it's better to have a false name anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful.
Do you know what the Fae are?
I know that you don't make contracts with them. That has been what I've been told.
Yeah, they will take any word you say, you know, as law. So be careful with your phrasing too.
Do not give them your name. Do not accept any gifts from the Fae. Do not say please or thank you to the Fae.
In fact, you
Just
should
don't talk
give
to the Fae.
gifts to the Fae.
Couldn't
Give
give
them
gifts to the Fae?
You should. A lot of Fae in the area don't like it when you don't offer them gifts for taking things in their domain.
Plus, their rules work the other way around, so...
Okay. Awesome.
If you accept a gift from
You think that
them,
if-
you have to, you owe them a favor and you have to pay it. Works same way around.
Do you think we should start requesting Fae who come into the town to give us gifts?
That's too transparent. Most Fae would see around that and kind of get the gist of it.
Fair enough.
I mean, they have to deal with their own kind pulling that crap with them. I think us just straight up, hey, give us your gifts when you come into town isn't going to necessarily work.
How long does it take Iona to get her staff?
Yeah, I was confused if
A while, it seems.
she went without us.
Maybe someone glued it to the wall again.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Again?
It may take some time to be ready, I'm not sure.
I
there she
I have no
is.
idea how wizard staffs
Where do I
work.
find? Where do I find a thing to like defend myself? Do you have those?
There
I
are
believe
some
we
weapons
have
over there.
those.
No. I'll find it. Yes.
I mean,
Also, is it me or did the water change in the fountain?
No, it's always been like that.
Has
You
it?
mean it, maybe it's due to the night that seems more luminescent than normal, or at least
I
than it
think
was
the
in the
goblin was
day.
washing something in it earlier.
Possibly.
Oh,
I'm coming too, apparently. Yes,
He
hello.
can't donate blood, so he'll be
good.
safe.
We can
there.
throw George under the bus when all this goes wrong.
What?
Yeah,
What's a
it
bus?
was.
Good.
Well, yeah, yes, true. Right, I'm ready, I think.
Hag stuff.
Well, we're just gonna
Thanks,
wait a
Doc, yes.
second for this new smiley fella. He was going to get a weapon. I shouldn't say he. We didn't get the gender. I don't want to be rude, you know.
Also, do you have marrow in your bones?
I think maybe it might actually have been turned to dust as well. I mean, I've been under the ground for a long time.
Oh.
Then you should be safe. All right.
Huh? What do you
should I-
what
should I
do
be
you mean
worried?
safe? What happened to our marrow?
In case they bleed into the lake.
All right, you got an axe. Let's roll.
What are we doing? Throwing it into the lake?
Should,
All
Yes,
right.
I have an axe to grind.
Let's go.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh.
very well.
Huh. Hi. Okay.
Yeah, we doing this? Let's go.
Yeah, we have a.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm good. I've been good.
I'll take up the rear.
Good luck. Don't drink the
Alrighty.
swamp water.
Good call, Mr. Gracious.
Cool. Adventure.
Wait, okay.
Adventure,
I
ho.
suppose-
And whatnot.
Fair enough. After a while, you just kind of stop looking at the calendar.
You go to work, you come
Well.
home, and then.
Because all of our life was aquatic too. Right, and it seems right up Dante Valley.
I will be right back. I'm just gonna take a break while everyone's in the woods.
my god, it's gonna be all handsome now. All I need is food. All I need is a fishing rod. You need fish rod. I understand.
Let's temporarily go this.
Alright, back. Let us see who's back as well.
Absolutely. Do you have a business name you prefer I express, or I say your name? How would you like me to
I'd say my
advertise?
name. I haven't thought of a business name yet. I'm just still getting kind of settled.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any suggestions for business names, though, I'll gladly take them.
Business name never been strong suit, but one thing that unfortunately very easy is everyone know you as the small grain tailor. So I would probably simply describe as such that yes, the small green tailor should be this. Made this for me, and it is excellent quality. What was that?
What was what?
My imagination.
I was wondering if you could make me an iron sword.
Iron sword. No, that is possible. We have a fair bit of iron to work with still. A lot of it is going to door construction. But I make sure we have reserve for doing weapons too. Repairs. Do you have time you need it by? I have a couple of commissions.
If you could make it in a couple of days, that would be fantastic.
No problem. If urgency more prevalent, then I will happily prioritize it. It's small commissions, things like jewelry, small repairs, so I should be able to get it done in maybe 2 days.
That sounds good, thank you.
No problem.
This would be something John would know as far as weaknesses, so...
Oh god, no. That's another thing. We don't know if time is actually passing out there or not. At all. Who knows? Maybe this is all a dream and I'll wake up in my hospital. Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically it isn't. You are here. Because, well, I'm saying, you know, hypothetically, if you got returned in the hospital, yeah. I mean, it would seem like a dream, you know? Some of us are here because of just happenstance. Some of us are here after we've actually fucking died. Well, even if I died. Exactly. So, again, don't know about that. Because one of the healers has to leave.
Howdy.
The person who came here, who in her
Hey, have you seen the goblin around anywhere?
Yes, yes I have. They're with, or they were there. They're not there anymore. I did see them at the blacksmith, but they're not there anymore.
I'm from your past in a different place, so yeah. I'm not smart enough to figure that out.
have you guys seen the goblin in here? Him? Did he go by? Okay, look, he got there to wake up Dante and then he disappeared. Alright.
Nikolai will
find
keep
him.
an eye out for the goblin. It's fine.
Well, in the meantime, I guess me and you will just have to go out and do a little scout.
Who knows? Earlier or something. Doing the goblin things. So, yeah. Apparently taking bread knives and sticking them in barrels. For who knows Kill them with that. And there's the goblin.
New outfit. Well, thank you very much.
Saw something that might interest me outside the town walls. So
Did he now?
Nico and I are just
did.
going on a
Oh,
little
we
scouting
did. That's
trip.
why I came to come find you
Well,
guys.
I
'cause
wish you
they
the best
told
of
me there
luck.
was something in there.
I would follow, but we just came back from a science expedition of our own.
Aye.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yes, please be safe out there.
We will.
All right.
We'll
Oh,
do my
you-
utmost.
You wish to speak with me? Let's find somewhere to speak then. Apologies, we made great advancements in figuring things out. Do you know that dragon in that cave is alive?
I figured as much. Dragons are not that hard to keep, or fairly
We don't
difficult
have
to
any
kill.
confirmation that the dragon is alive. We just have
We
confirmation.
are
that
about
the dragon is
95% sure the dragon is alive. Yeah. Hmm.
Either way, it wouldn't surprise me if it's not dead.
She's just not going to be happy until she actually goes in and gets to talk to the dragon.
Well, no. As long as we have a life mage that can confirm whether or not there's life within it or not, then I'd be happy. But until we
Fair
have
enough.
confirmation that's 100%, I'm not going to claim anything that is simply theory.
I suppose that's true, and that is a scientific way of doing things. Fair enough. Yes. All right, very well. Well, good work today. I'm glad we were able to find out that much. For now, I'm going to be preoccupied with John, and I know Lou wanted something as well. So if anyone asks for anything magical or alchemical looked at in the meantime, would you be able to handle that, Ivy?
I can. Do you want me to wait in the mage dome until...
Oh, no, just if someone's asking to look for Fizwick and they need something magical looked at, if you could for at least another hour or so. Maybe...
I can do that.
Much appreciated, thank you. All right. All right, John, let's head somewhere. Wherever you'd like to go, feel free, lead the way.
All right.
People are returning to town.
Ah, goodness. Yes, we made a lot of advancements today. I was actually quite pleased with all the information we found out.
I went to the cave with a dragon in it.
Out of curiosity, John, do you have any magical affinities?
Death.
Oh.
Apparently, I have a good amount of mana in me, but I've rejected using any of it.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind next time we need to do some experimentation with that. Ah, the Mage Dome?
Well, wherever you think it's private.
You know what might be the most private place? now that the people of the church are more or less out on an expedition, perhaps having a conversation in there might be wise.
All right.
Good to see you. Hello. Not good to see you. Go away.
Runt. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, yes. Front. Yeah.
I'm going to eat him one of these days.
Okay. Let's head a little deeper in. That way there won't be any listening ears. There we are. Okay.
How well versed are you in poisons?
Versed enough. I don't tend to like working with them, but I can. Why do you ask?
Are you aware of a poison known as midnight tears?
Midnight tears. Again, I don't work with them too much. Refresh my memory. It sounds familiar.
It is a fairly concentrated poison. It, when ingested, the target dies at midnight.
Oh, I see. Right. And, are you looking to get some made?
Yes. It's gonna...
Okay.
Here's what I need.
Okay. What does this say? Interesting. All right. Well, definitely some of this looks like we might be able to get a hold of it. Battle character, do you have anything in mind, or is there anything on the list, or?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Not anything specific.
Okay. Well, I can get a hold of some of this, but I'm gonna have to ask, what's the reason you're getting this made?
Think of it as a backup plan, as it were. For quite of the few things that we've talked about.
Right. Very well. I'll do my best to try to gather some of this, but some of this I'm going to need to... I don't even know where I would be able to get. Very well. I'll tell you what. I'll look this over, and I'll let you know what I can get a hold of. And then afterwards, I'll let you know what you might have to find on your own. That sound good?
As long as you don't tell anyone about my request, especially Ivy.
Very well. Why does Ivy specifically need to be kept in the dark?
I do not trust her finding out.
Very well. I suppose I can see that. Her being Fae and whatnot. Fair enough. I will say, I think I haven't spoke with her about things we've discussed, but I think our interests align. So if that's what you're worried about, I wouldn't.
Do not tell her I'm getting the midnight oil or midnight tears.
I won't.
Poison.
I won't. I will not. Also, be aware, we have a guest. Someone just wandered in. Think it's that other goblin. No, it's that other goblin.
I don't see him.
He went upstairs. Probably gonna come down and be like, yeah, runt. That's what he does. It's usually.
It's your jealousy in your voice, runt.
Oh, jealousy? No. Why would I be jealous of... Look at that. Barely wearing any clothes. Does he let you clothe yourself? Is that part of the deal? He's not allowed to wear people clothes.
Ugh, look at you. Barely a goblin anymore, so I'm looking at it now more. Dwarf.
It's funny, I feel the same about you. Where I'm from, they tend to look similar. Loincloth garb, in their own filth. Ugh, disgusting.
Filth.
Is this what goblins are like everywhere else?
Not in my world.
Oh, he's a true Gabbo.
Goblins.
Yes, go.
Little magic.
Most of the goblins in my world are much like you.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Speaking like a human git like this little bugger.
See?
I'm
Look
not
at that. I
human,
can do my
I'm an
magic and my
elf.
big words. Many big words, in fact. Ooh.
Magic.
Now, who has the jealousy?
I'll bet you got your magic powers because you were the runt of the litter and everyone else was pulling on your ears. I bet they pulled your nose off too, and that's why you don't got one.
Damn. All that racism. Self-racism.
No, he's dressed up.
What?
I know he's dressed up.
What rat? There's no rat in here.
Well, unfortunately, I missed them. They ran too far out before I could catch up with her.
Oh.
But that one you were flirting with, though, she went out to go and try and catch up with her.
Oh.
Can't you believe you're flirting with others? I thought I was the female
What do you
John that
mean?
you are wanting.
No,
and
you
here
don't
you
even,
are
you
flirting
don't
with
even turn
others.
into them anymore. Oh my
Can
Lane,
you
how
believe
could
that?
you?
They're double timing me. What the? Can you believe
got
that?
my mother against me.
I know I raised you better than that, Wayne.
Stop telling my mother things. Stop telling my mother. Stop telling my mother.
Should I tell her the
Shut
other
up,
thing?
Shut up, John.
Should I tell her the other
Shut
thing?
up, John.
Why don't you make me shut up?
No. Shut up, John. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, did you also know that Wayne?
Shut up. Shut up.
You know, your mother is quite gorgeous, Wayne.
Trying to hit on my mom. Trying to hit on my mom, weirdo.
I'm not hitting on your
Old
mom.
weirdos. I'm trying to hit. And you hit on my mom.
Besides,
she's
you know,
already married.
Yeah. You're the weirdo. You like the much older
I don't know,
women.
you're up here trying to commit adultery and stuff, you know. It's not my fault.
No, you're the one that's committing adultery, flirting with other women instead of me. Come on, flirt with me here.
No.
I waited for
Well,
Microsoft to
Lacey.
get back to that one.
I
Yeah, I was going to say, she is quite fast.
She had mentioned that as long as we have it within the week, but that was already 2 days ago. So within the next 5
I went
days
ahead
would
and
be
also
wise.
told her that you were trying to stab me.
Here we
Good luck
go.
with that.
Wait,
You
what?
bastard.
But yes, I'm trying to
You have
get.
to wait.
this.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to get Lou and everyone together. and preferably-
You have killed
There
me.
you are.
I'm gonna die.
Yes, I was out doing experimentation
I'm
for a
gonna
while.
hide you in my
Excellent.
in your
that case,
dreams.
Jojo, if you would, once you're done serving
might as
food,
well do it.
Let's all find somewhere to sit and have a discussion.
I mean, you're going to get in trouble for it anyway. You might as well do
If
it.
you'll come along as well if you'd like.
Then she'll have evidence.
I would love to find Nico quickly. I'm just gonna take the church. If
Well,
they're
she's
not
already
there,
got
then we can
evidence.
just
I've already told her, so
Yes, yes, yes.
and she totally believes me. So.
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
Well, good thing I'm not hungry because I would have caught
Do
that
it.
right in you did.
You're going to get in trouble for it anyway. You might as well.
Done. I swear to God.
It's gross. Don't drink it.
Yeah, you swear. You swear what, huh? You're gonna swear that you swear that you were gonna swear,
Yeah, it tastes like that alcohol.
and then you're gonna swear.
I'm leaving.
That's awful.
You're gonna swear to threaten and then run away.
Swearing is
I
bad.
couldn't get past one sip.
I did not tell his mom, and he's going to run to his mom saying it's not true, and he's going to rat himself out. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes, we'll sit
About
over here.
because he's slower.
Lou's going to be coming back. I think they're
Huh?
looking for someone else too.
He ratted himself out because he swore.
I suppose we'll wait with them.
No, rat himself that he's been threatening to stab me.
So, how are you doing?
Oh. Yeah, but he didn't actually do it. I mean, when you ask him to do it, so.
Surprisingly.
I've been trying to get him to do
I was
it,
feeling
but
pretty rough yesterday. I've slept most of the day.
Fizwick, I have a question.
Of course, yes.
How come your face is always hidden? I've never seen it.
You never seen it? I feel like I've taken it off before. Just the hood.
Bald. You're kind of handsome.
Oh my goodness. My gosh. Thank you. Surprised to hear that. Usually just people point to bald head and go bald.
Bald.
Nice, thank you.
yeah, you're going to call me bald, and then you couldn't.
I can't call you bald, no.
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hi.
What
And
day?
Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Good. So no Nikolai then.
No, Nico. Nico's not there.
Okay. That's fine. Excellent.
Are
Well,
you okay?
okay. So you wanted to discuss.
Yes, of course. I am always.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
What a fab. Oh, the same.
1 second then.
You were smart. You didn't accept the water from the fire hand.
Not very good at hunting.
With a natural 20, due to her being a nice mage, it doesn't bother her much less.
Oh, you're over there. Sorry, I do not perceive in the normal ways.
That'll give them time to make food.
Uh-huh.
When it's done, we'll have the feast. Is that all sound
Hey,
good?
tell me, how was your final day?
So what, if I throw a piece of bread at you, will you catch it? Or butter?
I don't know. You have bread.
Tell me, have we met the requirements for friendship?
I don't really know what the requirements are.
Okay, just put it over with this one.
How would you do that? Basket.
It was nice to meet you.
See you.
Tobias.
Hello.
Found Ted. He was out of town. He's coming back. Told him that we'd be waiting. He wanted me to be around when he talked to you.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Out of character, so I'm gonna switch into Catherine in like 5 minutes, so if you want to bring Belladonna in at any point for the last hour.
The party
Wonder
should
what's
be
on
back
his
soon,
mind.
although... Ted? God knows. There's a various amount of things, is there? A place to lay down. My back is killing me.
Cushions in the Mage Dome.
Cushions in the mage down.
He cleans up really well. He did a really good job on it.
Impressive. Good job.
I did.
Excellent, excellent. Right. I may have to ask you to help me out with some of this stuff. I think I've got some tires in
hello.
this cloak at some point, so maybe if you could help me with that, that'd be
Howdy.
great. I'd appreciate that.
Noticed
Excellent.
that you are
Alright.
one of the new people in
that's
town.
Good. Hello, George.
Hello.
George.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah, I just got here a little bit ago.
Trying to set a, and more importantly,
My
we actually
name's
need to figure out a
John.
date.
Nice to
I think
meet you.
that's gonna, we need to lock
I
that
didn't
in.
introduce myself
So,
earlier. Nice to meet you, Rock.
Here's another big
Sorry you're stuck here.
The celebration.
Worry about it.
That's a good one.
We're all in this together.
Like, because the theme changed.
Yeah, some have. I've been here for a long time at this point, so.
I'd be thinking of a sunrise theme.
Celebration.
I've been here since the first town, so.
So this is celebration is essentially
I've
something
heard about
that Belladonna, the fae that kind of shown up.
What have you?
Interesting people,
Celebration
yeah.
in exchange, she's going to give us an
What have
artifact from the
people
old
told
town,
you so far?
which is quite important. I can't really say why.
We're all stuck here. There's not really a way out. It's been found yet.
It's festivities, as long as people are happy, because
From
she
different
feeds off
people
that
from
positive
different
glamour.
areas somewhere.
So I don't think she specifically gave us a
So-
direction.
We're in the Feywilds.
Yeah.
General
Specifically,
information.
She likes entertainment. That's what she
What have they told you about the Fae?
Things like
Don't say your real name.
people together.
Yes. Anything else?
Play is a great idea. Plays a direct
Not that much.
Don't accept any gifts from the Fae. Don't say please or thank you to the Fae.
It is something that can be used. It can be entertaining in a way. It is a
Alright.
essentially
this
a skill.
If you can get them to accept a gift, they will owe you a favor. If you say please or thank you or accept a gift from them, you owe them a favor that you can't really break. So.
Yeah,
I got you.
You didn't see
There have been a lot of people in town that got themselves into trouble because of that.
Yeah.
What have they told you
I'll
about
be honest, I want to
Shin's
avoid it because
dragons?
That tends to be like a group
I haven't
of
heard
people.
about
Well, not even that tends to be bad. There's like a group of people who like to
Shin
fight
kind of
and a bunch of
destroyed the
people
last
that
town.
Don't. So I'm trying to get something a bit.
Not
more
all
involved.
dragons are
Everybody-
bad, but
that's why the
the
hunt
ones
is a big
that
thing for
follow
me.
Shin's command is
And
not ones to be
say,
trusted.
If that were to take,
I gotcha.
if that were to be in between,
So that's another thing to keep in
that
mind.
would be a lot of the people. who are
Otherwise,
going to go
it's fairly peaceful. Most people are
That is true.
fairly kind. Some of them are pains in the asses, but like Wayne.
And
But
even with the hunt, I do think the idea of having just
Different malicious
things
though, right?
things
We can
to
give that to
fun
him.
Activities to have here would be wise.
sorry, what was that?
As again,
I mean, he is a pain in the butt, but he's never malicious about it though.
Usually it's not my area of expertise, but for reasons, there are reasons why I have to be involved. So
Maybe a little biased because he's always wanting me to drink the ginger change potion again.
There could be other small.
I don't understand why, but and then we have
He's a
George, the
bunny,
best
that's
friend.
why.
For certain.
He's a bunny. He wants
I
me
know
to
there
be
was
in a
someone
female
who
version
wanted
because he's a
to
bunny. That's
do,
the
like,
answer.
a small like.
I still
does it
won't
mean?
get it, but
I know someone wanted to do something.
I'm sorry.
Like it was like a like.
What does it mean? I'm sorry, I don't entirely get it. Could you please be a little bit more specific, a little bit more concrete with the descriptions, with your explanations? Kindly, please.
And
what does bunny have to do with it?
those would be pertinent.
You know dang well what that has to do with it.
Are you?
I have no idea.
Why don't you explain?
Are you alright?
Please explain.
They're doing it again. They're doing it again.
What eats the candle?
You explain it, Wayne. What
Don't
are,
look at me.
What,
Don't
what
look
are
at me. Look
What
at
are
me.
bunnies famous for?
Don't look at me.
What are bunnies famous for?
Wayne, please, Wayne, will you be so kind? Wayne.
What are bunnies famous for?
Wayne?
Explain to
Wayne,
them
what
why
am I
you
famous for,
always
Wayne?
want to see me as a female John. Why you always want me in a female form? It's because you're a bunny.
Shut up, John.
Wayne,
Shut up, John.
Yeah.
Shut up, John.
Make me! Make me!
Oh my god, that's Kara's roller. He was
You
looking
keep
for
saying that you're gonna make me. Yeah, poke me, right? That's gonna do something. That's gonna make me shut up, is poking me. You know what's gonna shut me up. You just need to stab my hand. Just do it.
Oh my god, here we go again.
It is a sort
Come on, Wayne.
I know he can be a little
Let's
bit of
not
a
forget
handful,
you quite
but
literally said if I wasn't so
swear he
beautiful,
can be
you'd
nice.
get angry at me.
He keeps threatening me to stab me and then he runs away.
What do I put this?
And at this point, I'm just
Yeah, I'll take it back. And
tired of him constantly threatening to stab me.
What if I've cast my curse on you now?
Either stop threatening to stab me or do it. Yeah, exactly.
It looks good on you, I promise. Hang on,
Wait, did something...
Yeah.
I've cast the curse on him.
I think he put a blessing on you.
My food. For not willing to speak food. What am I right to get to do?
You look pretty decent.
Hold on really quickly. I'll look at you in a second. Him?
You have one of my tools. Where do I have one of my tools?
It's exactly.
Now, if you want to know a curse, you've seen my face cursed before, so.
Please, no. Do not shave. Please don't.
What's that? Go shave right now? You're asking me to shave right now? I will shave right now, and then when the whole town asks why I'm beardless, I'll say it's because of you two. I will say that it's because...
Laser him in the face if he does it. I'll laser you if you fucking shave.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me to shave. I got it. I understand. You don't have to keep threatening me to shave. I will do it. Look, okay, I understand you're begging me to shave. I will go right now. I will shave right now.
Nikolai.
Look what you did.
Nikolai, my friend.
Look what you did.
We need to do something special.
Oh, straight to this.
If you're available, of course. Otherwise, I can continue eating grass off of the ground.
Can I give you that checkup tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Well, there's John.
There's John. We're looking for physic now?
Are we getting in line to ask Ivy questions?
Why were you looking for me?
If you want to get in the line.
We're gonna talk about it. Just sit tight.
But I gotta go shave.
I'm not sure if it's for his personal use or town, but he did mention that at some point we need to look into lumber. We've been skipping on lumber.
We were gathering a lot of lumber for the wall. Are we still low on it?
I think it might not be for the wall.
Ivy, if you take... Oh, wait, no, you can't taste anything. Damn it.
What we gathered was just for the wall, but yeah, I've been trying to...
What if it's spicy?
On other parts of the town, or maybe he just needs...
I cannot taste.
For his personal use, I'm not too sure.
Everything that's food or liquid that's for
I am
consumption
wary
tastes
about
like
venturing
ash.
out into the dark to gather wood.
You just drink
I
ash,
suppose
too?
we should wait until the sun comes up before we do. Or try to look for spare
You
wood
just
around the
drink
town.
ash, then? What if you drink ash? Would he actually be able to taste whatever's inside of it?
It would taste like ash.
Wayne, oh my god.
What?
I'm not
It can
sure
happen.
what you were expecting.
What do you expect? That she's gonna taste ash and it's gonna taste like wine?
Possibly.
Why, Wayne? Why?
Does that work?
Why?
It's part of a curse. I gave up my ability to taste food. To be fair,
Your
I
life
don't really
is
care
so
about eating that
boring,
much.
Ivy.
My life is boring. I literally eat knowledge and memories. What do you mean?
That is boring. I don't think that tastes like anything.
That's boring to
Wayne,
hear.
you are boring.
Wait, does it actually taste like anything?
If you were to give me a memory of your summer, let's say playing some sort of game in the field, it would taste exactly like the memory of playing a game in the field. I don't have
Like grass and
taste
dirt
as a
and...
sense.
Oh my god, Wayne. You know
And
what's really
sunlight.
boring, Wayne? A bunny that keeps threatening to stab a old elf, but keeps running away and going,
We're not going through this
I
again,
swear to
John.
God, I'm going to stab
We're not going through
you
this again,
one of these
John.
days.
We're not going through this again,
He's
John.
gone.
Should this be something I should be concerned about?
No.
No, he's a coward. He's never going to do it. He keeps going, I'm going to stab you, I'm going to make you shut up, and then I'm like, okay, do it, and then he runs
Very well.
off. He runs away like a scared little bunny, like he is.
Yeah. So he's basically threatening to do something, and then Johnny's saying, okay, then do it. I'm standing right here, and then Wayne doesn't actually do it.
I don't need your permission.
Right.
I see.
You guys understand that, like, the flavor of memories and everything is literally just the memory, right?
I understand the concept of it. Yeah, I mean, yes.
I can sort of get it. I mean, I don't really understand memory, magic, vampire stuff. But I will take your word on it.
I am not an
Essentially
idiot
just-
bunny that thinks that, if you're playing in a field, you taste the grass. No, I don't think that.
I mean, you
No,
will
it's
fall
literally
over.
just the memory of the field. When you think about a memory, that's what it tastes like to me.
By the way, it's like a little, like, I imagine
Is it more
it's
potent?
like droplets filled with
Hmm?
light. When
Like,
they're
is the memory more potent, or is it...
still very relieving.
Like, say, for example, if I
I'm-
were to think of apple pie, I can remember the taste, but is it more potent for you if you had the memory?
If I'm drinking your blood, then we both experience the memory as if we were in that moment in time.
I see.
Little sun shower droplets.
I suppose that makes far more sense.
Yeah, the flavor is the experience.
I get it.
Yes. How you guys just think of a memory and be like, oh, I recall that. Very fond. That's a meal for me.
I think I can keep going for a little bit. Just tell me if, like,
I see.
you know, maybe you feel like it's...
Probably
Again,
best
lots
not
of
to
people
feed on
here
any of
try-
my memories.
I think that your memories would be very interesting. I don't discriminate based off of how tragic or horrendous a memory is, because all memories are just a simple experience. Everything is knowledge, so it doesn't matter how awful it is. Plus, I've seen horrible things.
This feels like a
Goblin has
flawed
a hammer.
view.
Always happy to help.
A flawed view? Sorry?
Yeah. I mean, knowledge and experiences are inherently positive and negative. It's not like they're just neutral. I mean,
Well, no, but it's more, it doesn't affect me in a negative way. I mean, yes, I will, if I'm experiencing the memory and everything, I will feel terrified and everything, but overall, that's sustenance. Doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. Negative emotions and negative feelings are equally as important and exciting to experience as the positive ones.
Bad food is still a food.
I've had bad food in my time, and bad food is a very bad experience that you wish to avoid. When it comes to negative
it's still
memories or
food.
such, yes. However, for negative memories, I believe that sorrow and agony and all of that is something that we all experience in life, so it's not something that we should feel bad about experiencing. It's more just a part of life, so it's an interesting thing to experience.
A poor meal for you would be a boring, tedious memory.
If I'm not learning anything from the memory, then yes, that would be very, very boring and very, very awful.
I can no longer keep an eye on them.
Okay. I won't mention it then. Sorry about mentioning it to him. I just didn't want him to do it again to you.
I have tasted memories before, so I think I understand what you mean.
So I imagine you will tell us both.
I just think viewing negative things as something that we need to avoid is reductive of the experience and the uniqueness of a negative experience.
Keeping
Now,
a clear
granted,
mind on it.
I'm immortal, so the negative experiences and the positive experiences are just a simple little blip in a vast sea of experiences. As for you mortals,
I mean, I'm
Those
also
negative-
immortal, so...
Oh, okay then. Yes, but for you mortals,
Yeah,
I
how are you
understand.
immortal?
Have you looked away from him? There's a skull that you just.
Everyone has skulls.
No, but you look away from him and his head
I don't.
disappears.
What do you mean?
I don't see it.
Oh, look at that. That's
And then
cool.
look at the peripheral
Whoa.
vision.
Whoa, that's fucking neat. That's really cool. Oh wow, that's neat. That's neat.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
That
sure
is
that's
so
not
cool.
some mortal fuckery that's going on.
What if he's like
Probably not.
really cool though?
I mean, he is really cool.
I mean,
but
Tobias, he's
he's
pretty
also
cool.
immortal.
Really cool people can also do that. I'm just saying.
No one's really immortal.
That's true. I die
That's
once I
very
stop
true.
learning things.
I mean, I do. I just come back afterwards.
Yeah, I can't come back. Once I've exhausted all the knowledge in the universe, then I die. Well,
I mean,
I don't
there's
just
gotta
die
be a lot of
immediately. I
knowledge.
starve.
You could always find you a new universe, it seems.
Because by the time you've gotten through all of the knowledge that was before you, all of the knowledge ahead of you is already.
Right, what are we doing? What's happening? What's happening?
Oberon didn't really think it through when he gave me that restriction because
No.
technically every day is a new experience. So
Yeah.
Go to the basement.
There's always.
If that's what you wish.
There's always like
Do we want the
another
key?
day. Oh, wait a minute.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, I feel like they are just functionally immortal in that
Oh,
case. If
okay.
every day
there's
is.
a basement.
Because no,
There?
by the time they've gotten through
crypt?
all of the knowledge that
Crypt,
was
yes.
behind them, all
People
of the
can
knowledge
hear
that
us
was
from
then ahead
outside.
of them is now moved
All
on
right, let's
even
go to
further.
there then.
Should I go get the key?
Yeah.
I think that may be
See if some-
wise.
Let's see if
They
somebody
may
else
as
can
well
get it.
be, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see you
Hmm.
behind the barrel.
I'm literally sprawled out.
I mean, you are just kind of making a spectacle, yes. I don't
My
think you
back
could be more
hurts.
noticeable. I know.
I mean, the balls
If
don't
anything-
think that's bad. But it's
I
not
am
sort of
taking
space.
You're
I'm
taking up more
after
space.
my creator, you know?
I know, you're taking
We
up
don't
more
have
space.
Oberon
Lame.
sitting here, so I might as well just lay down here and take his place. All the other
Is it?
fair gone.
That's hard wood. That's just all wood. Are you sure that's comfortable?
It's just a solid wood table.
It's better
I
than
wonder
standing.
whatever happened to Oberon.
I suppose.
Oberon's busy. He's in the spring dealing with stuff.
Oh, I mean, this is
I'm
perfect because I
talking to
have.
him.
had
Any
a question for
conversations
Mr.
that you
Fizz,
want to have with Oberon, then?
I had a question for you and Mr. Fizzwick. Tyrone Lab told me to ask you.
Hello, you
what
appear
other
new.
type of gays
Fizwick,
are there?
Miss by trade. What can I call you, friend?
Happy. Apparently, there's other types.
Elvira.
What type of
Lovely
what?
to meet you.
Gay.
Elvira.
Or being
Pleasure,
gay.
pleasure. Have you been
Besides
shown
being
around?
happy.
Everything?
Well,
I don't think
vernacular
I've
has
seen
its
you around.
homosexual
By
as
the
well, meaning
funny
that
bunny
you
that's
enjoy
going around.
members of the same
Henrik
sex
was
and
named.
romantic
Funny
sex.
bow.
Excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. Well, that's good to
Okay.
hear.
I see that you're doing better.
Oh, and you
Sarah,
appear to be
you and
new
I?
as well. Have we met?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's good.
We're
I'm
both
Oh.
women, so that
Hello.
was gay.
It was quite worth
Somebody
it.
always
Elvira's by
so,
trade.
yeah.
What might I call you as well, friend?
Yeah.
No. Happy is
My
one
name
thing,
is
but
Smiley.
homosexual is
Smiley.
another
Okay,
thing.
good to hear. Good to hear.
What's
Well,
homosexual?
welcome to Sundial. Hopefully, it's been treating you both of you well.
Yeah.
Well, homo means the
It's been a
same.
lovely-
I wish
Sexual,
I
so
would
it's
know what if it
same
is.
sexual. You're
Ivy, when you're
sexual
done.
for the same person. Yes.
What the? What's
When
the?
you're done.
About which one? You mean Catherine?
What does sexual being mean?
No, the man, the one that's working.
Do it now, and
It's a
anybody
lovely
that wants to come can come.
Does he always do that?
Yeah.
Wayne, that lady with the tight clothes over there, why don't you go talk to her?
Maybe you can forget about female Wayne for or female John for once and get someone with your own age.
I am female Wayne.
No, you can forget about female John and be with someone that is more closer to your age.
I actually thought she was older.
I
Well, nice
doubt
to
she's
ask
older
women
than
age.
me.
Oh no.
You being ageist, Wayne?
I guess it's because she's just a lot. What does that mean?
Are you being ageist? Are you against people that are older, Wayne?
What do you? No.
Yeah, are you simply?
She just acts more mature and stuff, so that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you're saying that you don't have a shot because she's actually mature and wouldn't like someone immature like you. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, it strikes. It strikes.
Plus, she doesn't seem to be the type to like guys with big, bushy tails.
And you got the
You're a
biggest
jerk.
and bushiest.
It's not.
It is. Do you know anyone else with the biggest than you?
Can you get Fizzy away from the lady?
Himself tomorrow.
What?
Okay. My only thing is that Dante is sleeping downstairs right now, so try not to yell when we're down there.
We're not exactly a group of yellers. At least, you know, unless somebody's trying to talk politics at a fucking funeral.
There are always exceptions.
Are they coming?
They are. It's not. I was talking to Erhard. I was talking to whatever. Anyways, let's head down this way.
We don't even have to go all the way, and we can just stay here.
Oh, hello. Good to see you, Nico. How you been?
Hey, Ivy. Oh, this is... Oh, I see what this is. This is that group of people.
It's that
With
group
the
of people.
code names.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I suppose so. I didn't realize that this was until I saw everybody. Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh gosh, oh my god, hello?
Also, are you just flying to show off now?
No, my back hurts, so I don't want to walk.
Okay, fair.
There is a weird mesh there, be careful.
We could only be so lucky to
understood.
do that
Pile
if
of
we had
stone.
the same ability.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sorry about the darkness. All the lights are over here.
That's fine.
Alright, again, for Dante's sake, because he sleeps down here, he isn't technically awake, but can sort of accidentally inform his dreams a little bit. Oh, actually, last person who's about to come in, could you take the key out and then hand the key to me through the door?
Okay.
Alright. Take
Very
door
well.
closes, put it through the mail slot.
We gotta get some chairs down
Now
here.
open it over here.
Yeah, maybe wise. Get some chairs. I'm just gonna sit over here. Should I sit
Hi,
next to
Silver.
the... Yeah, whatever.
Dante's sleeping in the corner over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
So what do you guys
so-
need?
That's a good question. I still don't actually know myself.
Well,
Ted was the one
first
that called
things
us.
first things first, as you guys probably don't know, that just before she left us, Nerta added Nico to the group.
Oh, did not know that.
So
Okay, that's good.
Nico's relatively caught up.
Should Nico take Nerta's piece? I forgot what Nerta's piece was.
Pawn.
I believe Nico was bestowed the name King.
Oh, okay.
Am I wrong?
Yes, I think I think
Yeah,
we
it
should
was that.
replace,
It just-
I wouldn't want to replace
just a little.
his name. I wouldn't want to.
Well, she called
neither.
herself Pawn because she felt she was a pawn.
She was always humble. Goodness.
So
Right. Yes.
Well,
yeah,
we-
what's up?
We haven't had a meeting since Nurta's passing. In fact, I don't think we had one even much before that.
Right.
So,
We had one,
Right before.
and it was just to catch me up on everything.
right, I met with everybody.
Oh.
Right.
And for what it's worth, I feel like our code names by Nurta are kind of relevant at this point because, as I said, she did that because she just wanted to keep it secretive, and frankly, we can just, not say things. That's why I said to Tobias earlier, I said, hey, let's play chess with the gang. Anyway.
I like the idea of keeping the names just in case.
I want to keep the
Fine.
name.
That's
Of course
because
you
you're
do.
fucking queen.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I mean, I don't mind. I do still think that the title king is. I don't know if it's becoming of me, but I like the chess puns and the code names. That's fun.
Oh, we are also missing White, to be fair.
Yeah.
Catherine.
I forgot Catherine was a part of it.
Damn, okay.
It's fine. I don't think she attended many meetings. I don't think she attended many meetings, to be fair.
I'm sure we
Usually
can catch
she's-
her up later.
Yes, usually she's busy. She makes a lot of gender change potions, so she's usually quite busy.
I mean, the whole point of this whole group was like these are the most reasonable people in town, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
And I think for the most part, it was to discuss Nurta's concerns about the Dreamer and
the town.
The town as a
happening.
whole. Yeah, I need to make it clear. We don't exist as some sort of secret cabal to run things. We're just a group of level-headed people who want to talk things out. Am I at least on? Am I right in that?
I agree.
Yes.
Correct.
People that I can trust to talk about things and not go blabbering or do some rash decision.
Right.
Right. None of us here, except maybe John when he's in a bad mood, are the sorts to just whip a sword out at a bad time.
When have I ever done that?
Just make sure that you're very clear about what things I shouldn't say, because I do feel I'm a little dumb.
Well, it's pretty simple. As anything we talk about here stays here.
Right. So
As I
more or
said-
less, this is
That's all
just
I needed to
a
hear.
head count and situation where we're just kind of talking about findings.
Yeah, so I got two things. The first was I just wanted to get you guys up to speed on Nurta adding Nico to the group.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is I wanted to talk about Belladonna.
Okay.
Belladonna.
She's that fae that came to town talking about how she wants entertainment and all that stuff, and
Oh, yeah,
she's got
yeah.
some secret artifact she's gonna give us or something if we entertain her or something. That's what we're gonna make that. We're gonna
An
have that
artifact?
festival or whatever.
Forgetting, yeah, that was. Sorry.
A
I
first
should
aid
catch
relic,
you.
particularly.
Yeah, I
Yes, it
should
was a
catch you
first
all
aid
up
relic.
on why that's.
And it is important that we get that, I will say. The more information we can have about prior iterations of the town, the better.
Well, also, specifically, a first aid relic with, especially a first aid magic item, has the ability to interact with other first aid technology / magic items. The Dreamer, for instance.
Before Noda passed away, let me catch everybody up here on a few details. Before Noda passed away, a few weeks before, Dante, he has magic glasses. It's something he used to do in his old world, but he got them fixed up because they were broken when he came here.
You're welcome.
Oh, you did that. They essentially let him see people's souls. I don't know why, but that's what he can do. So he used it on the Dreamer, and he was actually able to speak to the Dreamer. But he didn't have admin permissions, or I guess he wasn't the main leader of the group, so he wasn't allowed to know that much. They would only tell him so much. But he learned that the Dreamer itself, because the Dreamer ended up telling us the next day, the Dreamer wanted us to find an artifact for Nerda because she was the main admin or the main leader of the group who could know everything. So they wanted her to find an artifact so that they could speak to her like they could with Dante. But now that Nerd is gone, and now that we don't really have an artifact, both me and Dante are currently waiting for the Dreamer to choose who the new admin's going to be. And neither of us are really sure who it's going to be.
Pretty sure any of us who have the first stage relic likely would be recognized as the admin of some sort. I've had experience working with first stage relics and working with these computer-like things. We had one back in the first town that I extensively researched. We just have to make sure that one of us gets the relic, because I don't think that I trust anyone else in the town getting that.
This is why I've been heavily involved with the overseeing of the festival.
Perfect, and I'm pretty sure that Ted also is involved in it.
Yeah, well, I kind of got roped into it, but I guess now it's a good thing I did.
Right. So, on that, speaking on the festival, and when we are actually going to plan to do this, I just got finished, as you pulled me aside, with a conversation with Lou, Jojo, and I think Izzy. I think Izzy is her name.
Yeah, Izzy.
Essentially, just and Sage and some other people got involved as well. I think within the next few days, we really need to get this this festival going. I did have a conversation with Belladonna
Lou.
a few days prior.
I was just going to say quickly, Lou was complaining about how you aren't doing anything and that we need to do the festival soon, and I'm not going to let Fizwick keep holding it off.
I have told Lou several times to calm down.
Right.
Yeah, me and Dante were trying to tell her to calm down too, but...
Good luck. Lou is not the one to calm down.
Right.
True.
That being said, I did speak with Belladonna, and this was 2 days ago. She said within the next week we should probably hold the festival, so I think we are coming up on a time limit. I think if we're pinning it down, I think maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. This gives people time to prepare tomorrow, and then the next day we begin holding everything we would hold on to. That way we end. I was really hoping to wait till sunrise so that, we can have a reason to celebrate on top of things. But if that's not coming, then perhaps in 2 days. I think maybe wise.
You still want me to help out with the hunt?
Yes, I would very much like that.
Have you talked to Jojo about hosting a feast?
Yes. So that's the next thing we had spoke about currently. The order of events are going to be at the very beginning of the day. The first thing we'll end up doing is the hunt. We'll be doing this first for a few reasons. First off, it'll get people, as they're awake and kind of full of energy, they'll go out, we'll get our boar, we'll handle the things we have to handle within the court afterwards. And as we are returning home, the play will then, and during the hunt also, it gives people time who don't want to go out and hunt. We can have activities within the town. I'm sure there are people who are not going to want to go out and hunt a creature, so we can have I was speaking about some auxiliary activities. I heard something about tossing pebbles or something. I don't know. There's some games, which is fine. Then after that, we'll have the play. This gives Jojo and the people in the tavern time to prepare the meats we've brought in, alongside everything else. And then afterwards, once the play is done, we will have our feast. Our feast will be ready. The people who went out and hunt will be plenty hungry, so I imagine it'll go very well. That order of events.
So I forgot about the play.
No, the play was right before that.
Yes.
So it's hunt, play. Yes, hunt, play, and then feast.
Yeah, the play is supposed to go on while the feast is being prepared.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, whatever is ultimately easiest for the cooks and us. The hunt is happening first thing, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's something really important I gotta mention about Belladonna here in a second. First, Ivy, do you know if there's anything in the Fae, whatever the fuck, that's going to affect this going off in the next few days. I don't want to have this festival going off and suddenly the Fae are like, hey, this is like our day of remembrance or some shit.
Nope, nothing that I'm aware of.
I do remember at some point, I'm forgetting the order of events, but I remember somebody ended up telling a few of us in town that some of the Shadelings or some of like the Autumn Court Fae were saying, hey, don't come to the Autumn Court. It's pretty dangerous right now. Or it's going to be dangerous for a bit.
That's not a event or anything, no. There's no holidays if you're asking about that.
Or like, I don't know, Fae Flux. I don't know what the fuck you guys do.
No, nothing of particular note.
Alright. Now, I don't want to derail too much, but I want to go back to that conversation you had with Belladonna. Because after you left, I talked to her a little bit. And she said something to me that really caught my ear. And I ain't got big ears. She said she ain't from around here, which I came as a surprise to me. To me, I mean, all the fucking Fae, I don't really give a shit. But what really caught my attention was that she said that something sort of, something felt, something drew her here. This Fae comes out of nowhere, and now she's like, yeah, something kind of drew me here. I've been here before, and something told me to come back.
It could be coincidence, or it could be an influx of glamour. I wonder if maybe one of the dragons... sorry.
Seraphine has told me, and I do have a general idea of who she is.
I'm
wondering... First Ophelia.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, that's a thing.
Well, that's not a dragon. That's what I was concerned about, but... I see. Okay.
Or at least she was involved. I don't know the specifics exactly. I was kind of there, but, I have her entire life in my head, so...
I see.
Well, what's that gonna, what does she expect to do? Like, Ophelia just does what she wants. Like, we barely even see her.
What does Belladonna expect to do?
Yeah, what does she want to do? Does she want to recurse Ophelia?
I don't know. I'm not her. You're gonna have to ask her yourself.
That's the problem, is Belladonna don't seem the sort to take the direct questioning.
I mean, there's only one way, and that's to try.
I mean, she's Fae, right? She can't lie.
Maybe
She
try and
can't
trick her.
misdirect and mislead, though. As long as she's not lying outright.
Indeed. That's what I do. Sometimes when someone asks me something that I know that I can't lie about, I just stay quiet, hope someone else talks, and then I get my way out of it.
Don't tell me your secrets.
I'm not telling you your secrets. I'm not gonna do that to you.
I'm kidding. Oh. I see.
Unless... I mean, I have done it before. Sorry, Ted.
I can read you from, a book, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's true.
You think I don't know when you're trying to avoid telling me the truth? I've called you out on it.
No, yeah, that's why I said sorry for doing that in the first place.
Right. Well, so now we know why she's here. Well, at the very least, why she's come back. We have
Potentially,
no idea.
We at least know her connection and part of why she's here.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna say something that ain't very polite. I am less concerned about Ophelia in this situation and more about getting our hands on this device.
Yes. I agree.
Agreed.
Now, I'm not saying I want Ophelia to be, cursed again, but there's some sort of history there that we ain't knowledgeable about.
Right.
Sounds like we need to talk to Belladonna.
Yes, indeed.
If
have to have
anything, we
another
can
convers-
use tomorrow to plan a sort of way to talk to her, maybe some wordings or something to try and trick her or get her to say things specifically, catch her off guard. Of course, there's always the festival. She might get cocky and let something slip. Who knows?
Or she may
Not that
be
it's-
more willing to talk after the festival and she's gotten what she wants.
I think
That's
that
what I
may be
was thinking.
wise. Yes.
She's gonna be full of all this joyous glamour. Is it gonna make her drunk? Like, does that work? Is that how it works
I don't
with
know,
the Fae?
maybe.
I wasn't asking you.
Our emotions are heavily swayed by how much glamour we have. For instance, when I absorbed Ophelia's glamour, I was stricken with grief for about 3 days, 4 days. It took a long time to get rid of it. So it's likely, depending on the emotions within the town, that she could get extremely giddy.
So what you're saying is we need to put on one hell of a festival then.
Indeed.
Quiet.
The more successful, the more likely she is to let something slip. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say for certain.
It's a fairly decent shot anyway.
Agreed.
Yeah. Also, John, Orca is part of the play. Can you please not attack her?
If you think I'm going to attack her out in the open, that's not how that works.
I know you ain't gonna attack her out in the open.
Then I wouldn't attack her during the play, and I'm not going to attack her unless I can do it without anyone ever knowing I was doing it, including her.
We still don't know what Orca's up to, so let's not attack her at all.
Yeah, let's just not attack her in general, please.
On that subject, though, on the subject of dragons, and this is something where the ASMR's recent experimentation can potentially offer a solution. We found some things out in the Winter Court recently. We've done some studying, and I think we may have found some older iteration of the town's successful attempts at capturing a dragon. Are you familiar with the dragon that is in the trapped in the ice in the cave out there?
Yes.
That's a dragon?
I had not considered that, though. I had not considered that was a successful attempt at catching a dragon, and now that you've said it, it's a lot more engaging.
Yes. So, an attempt to capture a dragon in theory, because it seems like a lot of prep work had been done. But yes, that large creature in the cave, it appears to be a dragon. And
Also,
what's more...
Biswick,
Yes?
that dragon's very small. Like, very, very, very small.
Yes, but look, the countermeasure was put in place. I'll spare you all the details, but if you've seen that circle, the glowing circle out in the Winter Court, the one that looks exactly like a sundial, if you go over there, you'll notice it's quite warm. That's because it's a circle that seems to be funneling runoff from the dragon, which may still be alive, very likely is still alive, but is being kept frozen and held in place within the ice. And it seems like to me, whatever sort of engineering and work they've done with their magic, it almost seems to me, I may be wrong, that the dragon's attempts to get out are more or less keeping it trapped. It is using the dragon's own energy it's trying to exert to escape, taking that heat source, taking that mana, and utilizing it through various sources of magic. Things like void, order, it's got earth magic, fire magic in there, the fire magic using to conduit the heat. It's a whole thing. It's actually quite
beautiful.
Fascinating. It's quite fascinating.
It's wonderful. I love it.
But, I still can't quite figure out all the workings of it, how it's being done. Especially because it seems like there's runes on the inside where the dragon actually is. And that seems like the most complex stuff out there. What's happening, what we're seeing on the outside seems to more or less be runoff. Residue, as it were. With some precautions put in place to stop it from melting the whole winter core. Maybe. I don't think we need to try and dig it out. That's a bad idea, I think. But if we can figure out more about how that's going about, I think we may have a method to potentially capture a dragon. Not saying orca, but
A tiny dragon.
let's say a dragon causes problems. We now have a blueprint that is proven to work to some extent. Now again, as Ivy's mentioned, this dragon is a lot smaller. But
Like
what's
a
to
tenth
say...
of the dragons.
Right.
Maybe even a 20th of the size.
But what's to say that with the town's ingenuity and with assistance of the Dreamer, what's to say that we can't potentially stop another threat?
I do think that with the Dreamer we have a lot more power than we can work with, as well as more advanced theories of magic, being able to combine multiple affinities to have different actions, almost like a machine of some sort. Additionally, the complexity of this machine, we could create very, very intricate magic systems as long as we know how to study the runes and everything.
It would take time, it would take studying. I would need to know. It's a lot of it is over my even over my head, but I think it's worth looking into.
I can study it into the night.
We'll see. Just my concern is also doing anything that may end up damaging the framework. Then we'd have to deal with another dragon, and I don't want that.
We don't even know if that dragon's one of those dragons or if it's just some weak little thing.
It was something that Prior Town decided they wanted to have locked away.
Okay, you got me there.
Well, this was something that we more or less finally got through the final phases of discovering today. Seeing as though we haven't gathered before, I assumed that would be something that would be wise to bring up to the greater group.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm sure, the Dreamer wouldn't mind helping out, especially considering a dragon would absolutely ruin some of the protection that the Dreamer's holding up. And the Dreamer can only protect so much against a big giant dragon.
Well, I mean, yes, but it would just transport us to a different location.
But what if it doesn't?
Remember, last time the Dreamer did that, it was after it had gathered a lot of glamour from a big celebration, and was in a state of prosperity. We had been transferred, and it lost a lot of its protection when we went here. That's why the town is a lot smaller as well.
If that percentage there on the Dreamer's prayer is meant to be at all its protection or its power, then it's not really doing that well.
Well, I mean, if its power goes away, then we have the ability to go home, probably.
You don't know that, though.
Keeping us here. I do know. The Dreamer is keeping us here.
And who says that if the Dreamer goes down, that takes us home?
It's not that it takes us home, but it's actively working to keep us here.
It might also be our only way home if we shut the Dreamer down. That might shut down any way of going home.
That could also equally put us at a lot of risk, though. Nobody knows if that's actually the case.
To be fair, I don't really have any desire to go home, so...
Me neither. I came from a horrible place where me and Tulip would absolutely die if we went back. We were slaves. I don't want to go back.
Okay, besides the going home bit, even though some of the protections are decreased, there are still protections in town. Without the Dreamer running, those protections are gone, and if we're stuck here and if we have to find a way home without the Dreamer, we are out without those protections until however long it takes us to figure that out.
I agree. For now, better for worse, this Dreamer is bringing people here, and it is protecting us. It is bringing us more resources with which to defend ourselves, and it is actively defending us. I see no reason to, at this point, combat with it.
I agree. I think if anything, cooperating with it is much more beneficial than combating it. After all, I'm fairly certain that this is nigh indestructible.
I also gotta remember that the Dreamer literally brought people back to life. If something happens to the Dreamer, what happens to those people?
Indeed.
We need to discover its purpose.
Well, I mean, I think I'll be honest with you, I think we know. Didn't Nerta find that out?
The purpose is to protect as well as bring
Pardon
in
me, John.
individuals to be able to help the town prosper. It was created in a moment when there was a war between the mages and the Fae. The mages created it specifically to protect as well as recruit new members to be able to fight for them. And it just was never shut down, so it kept on pulling people. It's kind of just running on its directive that no longer needs to be running.
I see.
I don't know if it's that simple.
I don't think it is either.
Well, yes, of course. It's a conglomeration of, like, dozens of mages, so there's obviously more to it than just that.
Right. Well, got that information. We've got... Okay. I'm sorry, my old man brain is trying to piece together everything, just remember everything we spoke about. Was there anything else anyone had to discuss?
No.
Okay.
Nothing that I can think of right now.
Good. Well, I appreciate you listening to this old man ramble. Goodness.
I'll inform you guys if the Dreamer ends up choosing a new admin.
Please do.
Me and
the sooner we can figure out
me and
this...
Dante have been waiting for a bit. But that message has been on there for like a bit. Hasn't really changed. Which I guess means that the percentage isn't going down, which is good. I think it's just locked at 30 right now, but
I do see something that concerns me. And of all the people in here, I think only you are gonna know. You see where it says D #!
Yeah.
Why? Why doesn't it just say Dreamer?
It's done that before, actually. It usually...
Yeah, but why?
I think it's a form of glitching out. The first time it did it... Now, this is something that me and Dante are still trying to, figure out, and still trying to, it was something that Nerda was also looking for. But at some point, 2 individuals came down here and they tried to hurt the Dreamer. They tried to break the Dreamer or bring some kind of ruin to it. And when we asked the Dreamer, I literally prayed to it and talked with it in my dreams. They tried to tell me, but they couldn't give me the exact name or detail. They just gave me a description.
Well, I mean, you said it yourself, glitching out. For the rest of you who don't know what that means, is it basically, it's fucking up. Something's not quite right. I don't like the idea of the thing that's protecting the entire town is not quite right in the head. I'm not saying there's something to be... I'm not saying there's something to be concerned about, because it could fix itself, but it's just something that got my eye.
I see.
Yeah, I've seen it do this before, and it usually seems to get itself back up. I think it usually does it when it's... For some reason, it can't really explain something through some means, or guess if I were to make a guess, maybe it's just sad and blubbering.
Well, is this a code or is this
It's
it
weeps.
fucking up?
It says, the dreamer weeps, the dreamer weeps. It's the previous sentence just falling apart a little bit, but the 3's look like E, the 9 looks like a P.
Yeah, well, that was pretty common stuff where I came from. Kids would use it on the internet. You don't know what that is, don't worry about it. But I mean, I just said it, like kids speak like that. Is the dreamer regressing? Like,
Have you ever cried and tried to say something while heavily crying? It's going to come out as gibberish.
but we're not computers. Computers are supposed to be infallible.
It's not a computer.
It's not a computer,
per
though.
se. It's a group of people.
But even then, a group of people, you think in one person, all right, you're crying too much. I'll take over the keyboard.
I think it's a hive
lot more
mind.
complicated than that. It's sort of a hive mind, but also, I drank from it. I got to see basically into its memory, whatever that is,
What?
and oh yeah, I drank some of the fluid off of that pipe right there. I was with Dante.
When?
a
Oh, you were
while
with
ago.
Dante. Okay, that's what you guys were
Yeah.
doing down here.
Yeah, I drank
Never-
from it, and comprehending it is extremely difficult. The only thing that I could grasp from it is that it's keeping us here.
I see.
This does bring something up, though, and I want this to know that this has no ill intent or anything regarding Dante. But when it comes to the relic, I think I would mainly trust the people here as opposed to Dante. His zealotry is a little intense for my liking when it comes to keeping a
zealotry?
level head on it. Zealotry, obsession with religion, extreme specifics, like very, very delved into religion.
Understandable.
I know you like the guy a lot, but I tend to agree with Ivy.
I also
I
tend
mean
to
nothing
agree.
ill about him, but I just think that everyone here is a lot more level-headed and neutral when it comes to these kind of things.
I can agree with that. He's a bit of a hothead.
He's a good man, but I have seen what power in situations like this have done to good men.
Indeed. Honestly, the whole thing about the admin, I honestly don't like the idea that there's a single one. As you said, power in one individual can be very damaging.
Oh,
Maybe we
absolutely.
can
I
find a
agree.
way to make it a conglomeration.
I guess whenever the Dreamer decides who the new admin is, we could maybe whoever the admin is could probably ask, like, hey, could I assign a few other people as admin?
Oh, sub-admins. Good idea. I actually really
My
like that.
My concern is that if it picks somebody randomly per se, are they going to be benevolent enough to help everybody? What if it picks somebody out there who is just going to be like, nope, I'm going to do whatever I want?
If it picks Wayne.
Oh god, I was having the same exact thought. I was literally having the same exact thought.
All we have to do then is if it picks Wayne, we just have to somehow get Belladonna onto our side, and then he'll do whatever
think-
she says.
Well, no,
I see.
If it comes down to it, I take the ginger change potion, I control him.
What the hell?
Yeah. He's absolutely right.
I'll be honest.
I have another idea. I think it is possible that if we dream and think really hard, we can all make a prayer to the Dreamer and beg it really hard if it's going to pick an Adam and don't pick Wayne.
Do you
Let's
think that the Dreamer
tonight.
would value my dream significantly because I've never dreamed before and I don't sleep, so I'm putting a lot of effort into it and say, hey, not Wayne, one of us.
I think it would. I mean, I technically didn't dream about the Dreamer. I technically just fell asleep right next to it. And before I went to sleep, I kept saying a prayer. Like, hey, please tell me who attacked you, dear Dreamer. Please, please, please. And then it
I've only slept
answered me the
once.
next day.
and it was after I got shot, and it was awful. So if dreams are always like that... Yes, I got shot by a dragon. Don't worry about it. Long story. No.
No.
Magic.
Ink.
I guess I
Anti-fey
should have
magic
assumed that.
specifically.
Did you ever meet Shen?
Shen.
I swear to God, one time when me, you, and Fee were outside, I seen a vision of a guy named Shen, but no, I don't think I've actually ever seen Shen before.
Nah,
Good.
Shen tried to kill me, assassinate me like multiple times.
Didn't Shen try and kill everyone?
The less you know about Shen, the better.
Well,
Yes, we'll give you a crash course sometime. It's getting late. We don't want to be here too long, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he like tried to kill everybody in
is getting
town. I know that
tired.
much.
Yeah.
yeah, he
it was
basically is the
mainly
reason the
because
old
of
town.
them working with the Fae.
More complicated
Yeah,
than
'cause-
that.
Right.
Yeah, he had a
Well-
big hate boner for the Fae, and he was angry that we were working with the Fae, and then he
As
wanted to
does
kill us all and drown us. The Fae
Yeah,
are
fuck
okay.
the Fae.
Hey,
Trust me, the town was a lot
She
more.
knows.
the Shapelings were worried about you. They care about you.
You came at a very, very good time where people are a lot more willing to be around Fae than they were before. I did a
Well.
lot of work to make it so that the town didn't hate the Fae.
Well, thank you for your work. I like the Fae. I like interacting with them.
A lot of people put in a lot of work. I was putting in a lot of work in the first town, laying the foundation for all of that. Mainly keeping everyone from creating a war with the Fae. Although when I did it, it was like, oh my gosh, they're going to ruin my plans because they're not subtle in their just announcing it out loud in public everywhere. They're going to get everyone killed.
Anybody
Right.
need the prayer hologram? Oh, would they turn it off so Dante doesn't?
I think we're alright, yes. You don't need it up for... Let Dante sleep.
Yeah, I sure am glad that Dante's such a deep sleeper.
Am I
Right.
okay to stay down here, or...?
I think he'd be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to stay here the entire night. I've got other things to do. Oh, actually, I forgot. I have the Fae Circle, or whatever the circle over there is, to study.
You can come by tomorrow if you want. I'm sure Dante wouldn't mind. It's just I don't want to surprise him and give him a rude awakening by having.
That's okay.
Surprise! There was another person down here who's not Nico.
It's fine.
Alrighty.
all?
All right,
I
let's
think
go.
so.
Yep, seems like it.
Let's get out of here.
Keyhole right here. Alright, I'll wait for all of you to go
Yes,
through.
indeed.
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
That was one of the first real talks that we've had as a group.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, we talked several times with Nurta.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that was before I joined.
Maybe.
Yes.
Dante did tell me though. when
Also,
he
Ivy, I know it's
called the
late,
place
and I don't know if the
over
person is
there,
still around, but do you have like 5 minutes to help some...
Not sure.
Alright. This old man's going to sleep.
Same. Good night.
Not sure. So
Yes.
Dante
Have a good night, John.
as of-
Let's, hang on, let me get this. Oh, there we go. Woo,
It
goodness.
does feel like there is a bit
Oh,
of
goodness.
eventual.
Hello.
Hello. Good night.
I may have to fill you in tomorrow morning, but essentially, I think I told you most everything, right? Just essentially.
This fellow kind of looks like
the
a
important thing
stepmother.
This chicken.
Had to play adjuster at some point.
Hello.
It's not. It's
How you
not,
doing?
It's not who you'll be dealing
I'm doing
with
well.
in Inferno.
I'm
They
doing
are
well.
much worse.
That's good.
I am going to sleep.
What have you been up to?
Thanks, Silver. Have a